only way. At that age, the only way, or unless he gets drafted into the NBA or the NFL.
I can put a post up on Instagram. Ain't nobody going to like it. But if a young woman just comes in and gives her what Mother Nature has blessed her with, or what the miracles of modern science has injected into her, now she going to get a whole bunch of attention. And then that puts me in that same age group at a significant disadvantage that people aren't addressing. I don't like when people complain about it. I just present it as a reality in a situation. And until the porn industry becomes bankrupt, my opinion is going to be true.
Well, what about athletes now? So male athletes.
What the fuck? What about athletes? Male athletes, they get a whole bunch of groupies. Oh my God. These male athletes need to be stopped. They can do whatever they want. Do you know how much work, blood, sweat, and tears it takes to be a professional athlete? As a matter of fact, she said male athletes. Let her finish her thought. Do not conflate a professional athlete with a fucking OnlyFans whore. Never again in your goddamn life. Don't ever do that. They are not the same. They are not the same. They are not the same. An OnlyFans whore can't do what I do. Okay? The OnlyFans thought cannot do what I do. I'm just going to use myself for an example. Tell me which one's harder. I've been working to get this type of speed, this type of strength, this type of footwork my whole life. Tell me what's harder. Doing physical exercise for no pay, no pay, doing a 60-inch box jump, rapid foot movement, no pay, for no pay, 4,000 followers, and I got more posts than this, but I archived them because I was about to drop my course. What's harder? Doing these workouts, providing value for men to get swole, to get a six-pack, to fulfill that dream of playing D1 football, to fulfill that dream of being a professional athlete? Which one's harder? Spreading your legs for money online or doing what I'm doing for no pay? I'm not getting paid for this at all. I'm demonetized on TikTok. I'm demonetized on Instagram. I can't even go live on Instagram. They banned me on Instagram. They banned me going live on Instagram. I'm in the hyperbolic time chamber doing work in the sand pit. The resistance is 100 times stronger in the sand pit than on grass. Do not ever conflate the work that a professional athlete has to do with fucking sex work. All you're doing is turning your ass around and getting fucked from the back. All you're doing is sucking dick. All you're doing is shoving a 12-inch dildo in your pussy with the fucking rose toy on your clit. And you're going to tell me that, oh, what about athletes? Well, what about athletes? They have advantages too. And not to mention, athletes are 0.00001% of the population. Do you know the odds of making it professionally in any sport, let alone football and basketball? God, I can't believe she tried to make that comparison. Well, athletes use their bodies to... Bro, athletes don't swing their dicks around for money. They go and compete against other fucking grown-ass men for money. It is not the same. Van Lee says, he says Tampa Bay is huge for cuckold and wife swapping MILF capital. Facts. Van Lee says if you want to find middle-aged white women with sun freckles on their chest, go to Tampa. Facts. Van Lee says not to mention these reels on Adam's IG probably cost about $20 to $30 on average to produce. Exactly. Van Lee says, Tino, you need to pull up on Issa Rae, newlywed, getting serenaded by Usher, or pull up Issa Rae. Show them how deep hypergamy goes. Okay. Van Lee says, I would say for every 1,000 followers a man has, his has to invest roughly $1,000 USD on aggregate in his platform. Exactly. Millennium says we're living in a clown world. Exactly. Chancellor says LMAO, 304s love acting like they work hard. Exactly. Cash God says, Tino, are you familiar with Ryan Schweinenfuss? He has proposed a bill against censorship at the federal level. It'll never pass. Distant Light says LMAO. Alpha Zoe says women talk trash about men 24/7 on TikTok and every social media app. They incentivize, applaud, and protect it. Exactly. Wolf in Sheep's Clothing says that causes men to comment heart eyes on IG thoughts profiles, ? Genuinely curious because such idiocracy has never once crossed my head. Van Lee says there's only 400 members in the NBA. Exactly. Jim says the funny part about this is you aren't a professional athlete. But I mean, D1 football is basically professional athlete. And that is the fucking bigger point. If I'm as good as I am, which let's keep it a buck, I mean, nobody watching this video can guard me. I'm as good as I am, and I didn't make it to the pros. Bitch, what makes you think that your fucking sex work is equivalent to even a high school player's grind in his sport? You're not doing harder work. I worked harder to make the fucking 8th grade soccer team than you worked hard spreading your fucking legs. So yeah, that literally Jim's comment, which is supposed to be a slight at me, which honestly I'm doing well all by myself, is supposed to be an insult, but it literally proves my point. Yes, that's the point. I'm not a professional athlete and I'm as good as I am. So how hard do you think it really is to be a professional athlete? Distant Light says, why were you banned from Insta? I don't know. Noel D says, Jim, let's see what you look like. Fuck out of here. Exactly. Alpha Zoe says those drills take years of training to master. These 304s turn 18 and start selling box. This is no comparison. Exactly. Wolf in Sheep's Clothing says, yep, truly sad that some dudes are down that bad. Alpha Zoe says most of them aren't even good at sucking and bucking. Jim says any man 6'3" can swish on you. We're talking about football. And no, I mean, literally, I fucking play pickup ball all the time, bruh. The funny thing is, these dumbass hoes think that height is everything when it comes to sports, and it's like, bruh, it's some sorry ass tall niggas. Van Lee says there's no barrier to entry to brazzers. Literally, they take anyone. Exactly. And let me let her finish her thought, and then I'll show you guys another comparison.
My opinion is going to be true.
Well, what about athletes now? So male athletes,
which is a
far
very
more
small
attention.
Sorry, yeah.
They get far more attention than women. And
no, the fuck they don't. Oh, male athletes get far more attention than women. Oh, really? I'm going to pull up. This is one of the best tight ends in college football right now. Shout out to Darnell Washington. The nigga is damn near 6'11", hurdling niggas on the field. Y'all see Kirby? He's literally hurdling niggas. The nigga is as tall as the fucking field goal. Big as shit, 260, 250 fucking pounds. An all-American football player, probably going to go down as one of the greatest, most sizable tight ends in the history of the game of college football. This is not an exaggeration. This is not an exaggeration. This man right here, along with Pittsburgh, they got a really good tight end, and along with Brock Bowers, our other tight end, these guys are going to go down as one of the greatest tight ends in the history of college football. How many followers does he have? 56,000 followers. And if you look in the comment section, there aren't women saying, oh my God, he's so fine. Oh my God, he's so hot. Who's in the comment section? Quavo. Okay. Men, other athletes telling them, yo, you up next, big bro. You the best. You a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? You big ballin', ape shit. You a beast. You different. You the homie. Where are the women in the comment section? Where are the women in the comment section? You got 56,000 followers, and this woman, basic ass white bitch, who's manufactured, everything on her is fake, from the makeup to the ass to the titties to the lashes, everything on her is fake. She just bought a DSLR camera last year. She just started shooting in 1080p last year. She didn't have ass this year or last year. Now she has ass. She hasn't been working her whole life for this, but yet she has 150,000 followers. What the fuck is this bitch talking about? Are you serious? She really, well, athletes get far more attention. No, the fuck they don't. Absolutely not. No, not at all. Chancellor said, I remember how hard you worked to make the UGA football team. This 304 is delusional. Exactly. Jim said 6'3" guys will always advantage on strength and speed. That's also not true. Alphazo says, I could easily lock down 6'3" Hooper. Just because you tall don't mean you're good. Exactly. If he's 6'3" and can't dribble, I'm literally like a master ball handler. You can't guard me. See, you're bringing up height. 6'11" tight end. Height gives you an advantage point blank. Dude, nobody said height doesn't give you an advantage. We're just saying it's not the end-all, be-all. Darnell Washington, 6'7", 5-star tight end from Georgia. Exactly. Van Lee says, pull up Justin Poyer on the Bills. Free safety. His girl smashed LeBron before they got married. Wow. So let's pull him up. Justin... And guess where Savannah at? At home. Guess where Savannah James is? At home, because she understands. She understands the game. She understands the game. Savannah James is the perfect example of what a good wife is. Justin's not coming up on Instagram, but my point has been made. One of the greatest tight ends who's ever going to grace the NCAA literally has less followers than this OnlyFans thought who just started hoeing 2 years ago. Distant Light says, women know how to wait at the finish line. Yep. Jim says, corn-fed white men are always on top with strength and speed. All right. All right. We're timing out Jim. She literally doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. When have white men ever been at top when it comes to speed? Never. Alphazo says, I know NFL players who barely have 10K followers. Me too. Wolf in Sheep's Clothing says sex work will never be respectable work at all. Chancellor says bitches ain't finna get in the comment section till draft night. Exactly. Exactly. They're not even choosing yet. They're not even choosing. They don't even know what these niggas look like outside of their football pads and their numbers. They're not going to choose until they get drafted. Facts. And they have NIL money. These niggas are playing in $30,000 chains already, and the bitches still ain't choosing up. Alphazo says, one of my friends played in the NFL and only had like 3K friends. Girls would say, is he really in the NFL? Exactly. Wolf in Sheep's Clothing says, OF workers are just lazy, period. Facts. Van Lee says, look how much followers his girl has compared to him. Exactly. Alphazo says, not JP. He says, just look up Poyer. All right, I'll do it later. Okay, we timed out Jim. She said, imagine being and your mom gets stepped out on by your dad. Oh, being brawny. Yeah, who cares? Brawny is put up. He lives a great life. He does it. His mom loves him. His father loves him. He ain't worried about it. And he's going to do the same thing. Chancellor says, it's Jordan Poyer, not Justin. Okay, J_Poyer 21. All right, let's get it. We'll look it up real quick. But we had to time out Jim because she keeps like saying dumbass shit and literally proving my point. So this nigga, Jordan Poyer, 355,000 followers. So he's got a following. This is his wife, Rachel Bush. So she's a thought. And he married her. And she fucked LeBron. She has 4.1 million followers. She's literally an online slut. And she has more followers than an NFL player. What the fuck is this bitch talking about, dog? Oh my God.
That's another thing off their, what God grace gave them is their
Exactly.
athletic abilities.
It's the same thing.
And it's the same thing. And
Athletic ability. No, coach should not have said that. Coach should not have said that. Athletic ability is not God-given. Athletic ability is worked for. Do you know how many awkward niggas who started playing football in 10th grade didn't know a lick of football, but then they started getting a hang of it, and now they're fucking 4 or 5-star recruits? It's not, athletic ability is not God-given. No, you work hard. You work for that shit. You think Nick Chubb woke up and was able to squat 600 pounds? Fuck no. He worked his whole life for this shit. He worked his whole damn life. Wolf in Sheep's Clothing says Christian Wood's ex-girlfriend left him when he went undrafted. Man got a max contract now. Facts. Alpha Zo says he's considered a high-value man and he ain't safe. Exactly. Cash God said, Tino, would you cuff a woman who smashed LeBron? No. If he was her only body and they were in a relationship at the time, no. Cash God said athletic ability can be God-given, but it takes work to be able to be elite, strength, and speed. Exactly. It's talent or hard work doesn't pay off, or hard work pays off. What is it? Hard work pays off in what is it? What is the saying? What's good, cyberspace? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne. Oh, man. So we had an epic live last night. Wanted to hop back on. Damn, I forgot my charger. Let me go get my charger, guys. I'll be right back. All right, we back. So I wanted to talk about what happened on Fresh and Fit a few days ago. DJ Akademiks is basically, I would call this, he's spiraling. I would say that his game is lacking. I would say that there are a lot of things going on with Akademiks, okay? He is an alcoholic. He has a drinking problem that he pretty much is not admitting to, okay? That's his main vice. But what we're going to do is we're going to break down these last moments on the Fresh and Fit podcast. It was about, I would say about 30 minutes. And it's going to be very interesting because the way the Akademiks was moving was very sloppy. So we're going to break that down. We're going to break down him and Fresh's conversation. And it's going to be great. So let's get into it. Shout out to Chancellor. He says Issa Rae is a mother freaking transformer. Okay. I don't think so, but I feel you though. Fallout says sup. Tesla says, do you bow down to Andrew Tate every Monday at 3:30? There's a group of Tate fans doing it. Oh, fuck no. Yeah, you got me fucked up. I kneel to no man. That's some weird shit. But you can't blame Andrew Tate. He did say he wanted to create his own secret society. So those are the type of friends that you're gonna get. Those are the type of or followers you're gonna get if you like self-proclaim you want to create a secret society. You're gonna get those types of guys. All right, so we're gonna get into this. So the title of this stream is which I should have changed the thumbnail, but it's Fresh got his lick back. Misogynistic rap blogger DJ Akademiks is going through red pill rage. So you know, obviously, I don't think Academics is a misogynist, but we put it in the thumbnail just to get viewers. And he, you know, he put his hands on the chick, but it wasn't really that big of a deal, in my opinion. But he is definitely going through red pill rage, and I'm gonna tell you why. We see the symptoms, we see the signs, we see how he's moving out here in these streets, and we easily can identify that my friend is red pill rage. And I think Sneeko is somewhat going through that as well, but he's very young. He makes a lot more sense, in my opinion, when it comes to this red vitamin shit than Academics, because Academics is completely just like all over the place. Like he's literally all over the place with it. He, like he aligns with the red vitamin sometimes, but then he talks shit about the red vitamin all the time. So he's kind of all over the place. When he does private streams, he talks shit about the red vitamin. Obviously, he's also beefing with Marquette or Marquette, whichever one you want to call it. So he's all over the place right now. Let's see. I'm just gonna change the thumbnail on Reclaim Your Throne. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna just change the thumbnail real quick because I just want to make sure that people understand what the topic of discussion is. But Fresh got his lick back. There was a video that surfaced of Academics fighting or breaking up a fight with the girl or whatnot. And I genuinely think he was breaking up the fight. But there were some interesting things that he said when he was breaking up the fight. And I want to get into that. He was screaming at her, saying he was a prize and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to ruin the surprise. We're going to watch what happened on Fresh and Fit first. We're gonna break down what happened on Fresh and Fit first. And then we're gonna get into it. So let's see. Cyrus Cherry in the building. He says Tree of Logics. He says made an interesting video about Fresh and Fit. Tesla said some girl did a study saying black men with or will be extinct by year 2500. I call cap on it. We're growing faster than ever. I mean, 2500. If it's gonna take 500 years for black men to be extinct, like that's a lot. Wiz G says Ack is basically revenge of the nerds. Yep. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Lat de jour says Ack and Fresh and Fit are both fake as hell. Two men who clearly have animosity towards each other, pretending to be friends. He said Ack and Fresh are. Oh, yeah. They definitely have beef between each other. And yes, you're absolutely right. They're pretending to be friends because Fresh is like, I think he's conflicted with his networking thing. And he knows that being outside of Academics network, you know, could hurt. But I think they pretty much, I think they got, they got all the juice out of Ack, honestly. I mean, yes, is Academics influential in the hip hop scene? Yeah, like he has the quote unquote chat niggas and whatnot. Obviously has a larger following than I do. So it's like, yeah, we respect that. But at the same time, it's like, who's more lit right now in 2022? Fresh or Academics? I would say Fresh. I would say Fresh 100%. I would say Fresh is more lit than Academics 100% right now. 100%. I mean, honestly, it's almost not even a question. It's almost not even a question. Okay. Let's see. Academics on YouTube. He has 2.72 million subs, but he doesn't even go live on his main channel. He's definitely getting good views on his DJ Academics channel. And then I think he has like an King Academics channel with 367K subs. So I would say he and then he's live right now. He said Kanye tweaking. Okay. So he got 8.4K watching by himself. So those are good numbers. and Fresh is actually live right now. He only got 111. So all in all, I would say Fresh and Fit is probably more relevant, more lit than Akademiks. I definitely would say that. But there is a symbiotic relationship, and they use each other in whatever ways that they can. It's a business relationship. But they tried to be friends, I believe. But I think especially when it comes to being friends with an alcoholic, you never know what you're gonna get. And from my understanding, Fresh doesn't drink like that, and he's not really used to the ups, the highs and lows, and the emotions that alcoholics go through. There's very high highs and very low lows. That's why I can only stand to be around habitual drug users for so long, because their mood differs when they are on or not on that illicit substance. So I tend to stray away from those types of individuals, but let's keep it a buck. So yeah, Cyrus Cherry says that study literally made me almost made me wreck my truck. Who studied this? Alex Jones. What study are you talking about? Oh, the 25, the black men being extinct. Yeah, that I think that's bullshit. Because it's like, oh, black men are gonna be extinct by 2500. Like, dude, black men have been in the world since the beginning of the time. So it's like, if they haven't, if we weren't extinct by 7,000 years, 10,000 years, then bro, we're not going extinct. Cash God said, he said kindly give him a phone call to discuss your meat more. What is bro talking about? I have no clue what this nigga talking about. Rob P with the 199 super trap, he says, will Sneeko quit after being exposed for sharing his girlfriend?
Oh, say less.
So Sneeko actually has addressed that. So nah, he's not gonna quit. He's not gonna quit. But Cash God also says, are drug users and intoxicated people difficult to beat in a fight? Hell no. Nah. Jim says black. Okay, Jim's back in here. This is the only chat you're going to be acknowledged, Jim. I am going to drop the StreamYard link, but you trolled too much. So this is the only chat we're acknowledging. We welcome your presence and we acknowledge your presence, but this is the only chat we're acknowledging from Jim for the rest of the stream. Black men have not been around since the beginning of time. Okay, so that's what she says, but you're wrong.
Cheat on you, we're gonna cheat on you anyway, bro. They don't give a fuck like if it's going. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. But what I tell guys is this: you're 100% right. That's why I tell dudes, if your girl wants to go to the club, you let her go, but she's single when she comes home. You could do what you want, but I'm not gonna be a sucker and sit here waiting for you like a dork. You want to be a slut? You're on your own. You're streets. You're sex only category now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you heard what I think they were having the discussion on open relationship on the men's side. They were basically discussing polygyny, and I believe Mike Rashid is in a polygynous relationship. Brandon Carter is in a monogamous relationship, but he understands the concept because I'm pretty sure he probably lived a polygynous lifestyle up until he got into his relationship now. But Mike Rashid is well aware of polygyny. I think he still calls it polygamy, which we need to have a discussion and correct him on his terminology there, his verbiage. But he is in a polygynous relationship, whereas he is open on his end and his girls are closed only to him. So now the Instagram model right here, the OnlyFans TikTok right here, who they're talking about, the relationship type. She is, like I said, when OnlyFans models date men, they usually date men who aren't making as much money as them. So she's basically dating like a guy that she thinks is super attractive, but he doesn't have the bag that she has. And I guess she fucks him on camera and whatnot. She's a bad bitch. Okay. Even though she has a tattoo on her face, she definitely looks goofy with that. That ruined her beauty for sure, to a certain extent, but she is a bad bitch. She is a manufactured bitch. So everything about her is fake. But that doesn't mean that she ain't no bad bitch. Okay, anybody who's seen her in the street would want to fuck. We'll break down her Instagram later on in the stream once they start talking. But very interesting, and you could tell that she was very interested in being around men who make more money than her because she's not used to that. Black Ken says Akademiks litness is contingent on covering people like Fresh and Fit, people with a name. Yes, you're right. Cash God says black men have been around since the beginning of time. Andrew Tate is a black man and he's immortal to half of you. Cash God said Brandon Carter is a goat for fitness. Yes.
You sucker.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Yeah, we have to be the dumbasses always.
it's funny because
Any dude that lets this chick put herself
Just let her.
in situations where she could cheat is a fucking idiot.
So Sneeko just pulled up and Myron said any dude who puts himself in a situation where his girl can cheat is a fucking idiot. And Sneeko literally put himself in a situation and brought his girl to a swingers club, watched her fuck another man, and he's still with her. So I know that was triggering for Sneeko. And sometimes Sneeko can't directly direct his anger. And maybe, I mean, there's a lot of jealousy going on. I think this is what I think. Okay. I've seen some, quasi passive aggressive things that Brandon Carter has said about Fresh and Fit. I really have. Not only on their show, like he always mentions that, oh yeah, well, if it wasn't for me, then Myron probably wouldn't be doing what he's doing with Fresh and Fit. I mean, I pretty much created Fresh and Fit. He says that a lot. And if you don't think I'm right, then just go back to all the podcasts where he and Myron were on the same thing. Okay. So that is one thing. So I think that, Brandon Carter does do a little passive aggressive thing, but overall, I think they're good friends. Mike Rashid, I think that, he has something to say about the Fresh and Fit chat because they were saying that he was a alpha simp and whatnot. You can't really be a simp when you're in a polygynous relationship. I mean, I have no question that Mike Rashid is in full control of his relationships. Now, the way that he moves and certain things that he says could be perceived as simp behavior, but the results are not showing simp. Okay, you can't be a simp with two girlfriends. It just doesn't work out like that. You can be a trick, and maybe you could make an argument for that, and then you could say, oh well, a trick is a simp, or a simp is a trick, whatnot. But I don't think he's pretty much tricking. I honestly, when you are in the best physical shape of your life, dude, women are they're going to be slobbering on you type shit. Okay. So I don't think that he has a problem with handling his shorties. And, it looks like to me, he's doing fine. We already talked about Sneeko. But I think there is a lot of, there's competition anxiety, maybe a little jealousy within these guys. I think Mike Rashid is probably like the most nonchalant, most apathetic, like could take it or leave it. Like he could be friends with all of them. He could not be friends with all of them. And it's cool. I think the guys who are most alike are Brandon Carter and Mike Rashid on this panel. Like if I had to say who's the most alpha on this panel, it definitely would be Brandon Carter or Mike Rashid. So that's what I'm putting down right now. Let's see. Cash God says Michael keeps asking if you're going to get on the phone with him. Can we mute him? Are you a mod, Cash God? And what chat is this in? Is it Reclaim Your Throne or Quarantino? Wiz G says, damn, I didn't know Sneeko was a cuck. What's up with these red vitamin creators letting people smash their girl? Yeah, they're not red vitamin. That's what it is. They're purple vitamin. So they let a nigga smash their girl because they want to be open and then all that goofy shit.
I'm not committing to no girl that wants to go to girls trips. I'm not committed to no girl that wants to go to a nightclub with her whole friends.
Guys, let me know if there's an echo because there was an echo in the last one. I just want to make sure there isn't a bad echo.
To no girl that's on some, let me dress however I want, whenever I want, put sex pictures of myself on the internet, all that other shit.
Yeah, Cash God, I'll make you a mod. What channel are you watching from? Let me know.
I'm not committing to no girl like that because at the end of the day, they're gonna say, yo, that's Myron's girl. And I take my
look. So the girl right here, the white girl right here, you see her rocking back and forth. That's a nervous tick. That's a nervous tick, guys. So you have to be conscious of body language as well. Everything that Myron is saying right now is triggering her. I'm not going to let my girl go to girls' night out. I'm not going to let my girl go to fucking, you know, vacation with a girl, girls trips, whatever, hot girl summer, all that kind of stuff. It's triggering her. That's why she's rocking back and forth in her chair.
The last name, seriously.
That pride and ego.
Can you say?
Hold on. Here's the difference.
You heard what she said, that pride and ego, huh? And she's a good sport about it, but you know, you can tell that she's triggered.
Men have to bust their ass to get that ego. Women don't. We earn our egos. You guys don't.
Because you guys are competitive with each other, like trying to get the most motherfucking guy.
And then a lot of the women are like, oh, well, I earned my ego. For one, white girl right here, overweight. Okay, I can see the pudge in your tummy. You know, respectfully, but you have no right to have an ego. You're a basic white chick. I mean, what is there that is supposed to be outstanding about you? Like, she doesn't have any outstanding thing. The baddest bitches on here is the Cuban chick and then the Brazilian chick. If they have egos, I'm like, okay, you know, I could see it. The rest of them, it's just like, baby girl, humble yourself.
To get most bitches.
Can you say way?
Why?
You got the deepest voice I ever heard.
Serious?
Deeper than all
it's
the
because
negative.
I'm speaking in English. I can't speak in another language and will be a little bit more softer. I have to get in my voice like more hard to get the words out.
Can you speak Portuguese?
Claro que eu posso falar em português. Beijo, Brasil.
That was deeper.
No, what's up?
So he's negging her a little bit. They're adjusting the set.
Yeah, I mean, you like, the thing is, again, like I said before,
It is what it is, bro. Like,
man,
it's not.
I mean, honestly, I don't really have a problem with her voice. I think it's sexy. I think it's attractive. Like I said, she's an OnlyFans thought, and her boyfriend needs to run the play that I've been telling all the guys who are dating OnlyFans thoughts to run, but he probably won't.
No, it's not. It is what it is. It's a lot of men feel this way. It's just that they can't say this shit because it's considered insecure. Like, all of you guys got mad at me about saying this, but this is how men generally feel, and they don't want their girl in a club with a bunch of niggas in a section, bro. Like, they don't want that.
I'm not mad. That's your.
So then where
opinion.
That's not
can
even-
How
girls
you want
go?
your girl?
It's
That's
so why
every
you
guy.
have
Okay, so Lat de Jour says something that I disagree with it, but you know, I understand your point of view. He said, Lat de Jour says, I wouldn't say the Brazilian chick is bad. Soon as chick gets plastic surgery, she forfeits being a bad B. I don't agree with that. I can give her the fact that she's bad. I just can't give her a 10. She can't be a 10 because she has plastic surgery and a tattoo on her face and tattoos on her body. But she can definitely be a bad bitch. He says deep voice is attractive. It's not that she has, to me, it's not even that she has like that deep a voice. I just think that, like, I don't, she has like that raspy club voice. To me, it's you know, I think it's like I think it's like kind of sexy, honestly. Lat de Jour says, especially when it's as tacky as hers. Okay, we'll go to her page. He says, what's the play? You know, basically he's smashing the OnlyFans chick, and then he leverages the videos that they make to, you know, deal with other OF content creators. Cash God says, so he can make as much money, if not more than her. Cash God says she can be bad if she's enhanced, but she can't be wifey. Yeah, she can't be wifey and she can't be a 10. Cash God says, I don't like deep voices. Raspy voices makes you sound like you smoke Newports. I mean, as long as she doesn't actually smoke Newports, I have no problem with it. So here she is. He says, so you like Glorilla? No, I don't like Glorilla because she's too skinny. But here, yeah, so here she is, and you're not gonna tell me she's not a bad bitch. Look, man, y'all can't act like y'all would not be falling all up in this girl. Like, come on. That's the reality of the situation. Like, you can give credit where credit is due, even though it's manufactured credit. The manufactured booty, manufactured breast. That's why she got the Rihanna tattoo. So this is her boyfriend. She got the Rihanna tattoo, as you can see, the basic bitch tattoo. And then when you zoom in, you can see the scars under her breast where she mutilated herself. So that would definitely knock her down. But, you know, she had a cute face. She had something to work with, and then she just, you know, got the plastic surgery. I don't know if she was fat before or she was super skinny. I don't know where she would get all this fat from to throw in her ass, so I'm gonna assume that she was probably overweight. So this is her man. Obviously she is providing for him, supporting him, which is pretty funny. Let's see if this is a.
If you do,
Okay, so this is a TikTok that she's making. Let's listen.
better give me some dick before I beat your ass. If you do, you're not gonna get beat ass. But if you don't, bitch, I'm fucking kidding. Better.
Okay, so I mean, it's not like this guy is like, you know, super alpha in the sense of like his physical stature. Obviously he looks tall, but I mean, my nigga got dyed blonde hair. And I guess he's like going for the pretty boy look, right? Yeah, so he's definitely going for the pretty boy look. Doesn't look like he really works out like that. So as you can see, you see why she's dealing with him. Oh, I guess he got her pregnant too. Goddamn. Well, oh, okay. I think she tagged him actually, so we can probably see what type of time he's on. So he's a digital marketer, I guess. So let's see. Let's see. He's a digital marketer. I don't really. I mean, he got a lot of kids. I don't like the. You know, he got a lot of pictures of his kids on here and stuff. So I don't want to do all that. But let's see. I guess he's in the gym. He's playing basketball. He's hooping. Looks like he's a little swole, kind of, but the dyed mustache and hair is wild. It's wild. So I'm trying to see if okay, so it looks like he's a hooper. Let's see if he's straight now. Let's see if he's straight. My man is a rec center hooper. That's his profession. All right, the shot. That nigga shot ugly as hell. He ain't even followed through. He just threw that bitch up. So, let's see. Okay, so it does look like he's in good shape. I thought it kind of looked like he had a fat stomach, but it looks like he's in good shape. I mean, you know, all in all, conventionally attractive guy. Doesn't look like he really has the bag like that. I don't know how he got the followers. I guess he's a musician. He got songs on Apple Music. He's driving the Lambo truck, but I'm pretty sure his girl bought him that. You know, it is what it is. Okay, so I guess it's his birthday today. Well, I'm looking at his story. Hold up. We're just doing research because Akademiks like made some claims about this dude, said he was a broke ass nigga or some shit. Okay, so let's see. Let's catch up on some of these chats though, and then we'll watch the story. He says, Lat de Jour says, fact that these OF thoughts have kids is concerning. Yeah, it is. Tesla says he looks sus, but he got kids, so I don't know. Yeah, he does. I ain't gonna lie, he does look sus. Blackkin says, Tino, respect for never dyeing your hair. That shit is unbecoming of a man and screams female vanity. Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't dye my hair. My hair is like, I mean, obviously it's black hair, but it's like naturally amber. This guy, he's like very much giving metrosexual. So yeah, I could definitely see him going both ways, especially in a very liberal city like Miami. He said, fam selling out arenas in the city, body different. I don't know who the fuck he's talking about. I guess this is, I don't know if that looks sold out though. That don't look sold out. No, that ain't sold out, bruh. Icons NBA young legend Victor Oladipo. So I guess he's outside with Victor Oladipo. He says Usher the GOAT. So is that who he was saying was fam? Nah, she got Yak and Love. So you got Kodak here, and then I guess that's Keisha Cole. I don't know. I don't want to use the music, but it looks like he's at all these events. Let's see. Okay, so he got his kid. So, okay, so you know, he's an anime guy, Dragon Ball Z guy. I can definitely empathize with that. Don't ever beg for a friendship or relationship with anyone. If you don't receive the same effort you give, out. Okay, so it sounds like they might be going through some shit. Year ago, that went fast. Okay, update. All right, so yes, definitely he takes a lot of selfies. Definitely giving metrosexual vibes, but all in all, I wouldn't just go out on a limb and say, oh, he's just a homosexual man. I don't have any evidence to support that, but he's definitely light-skinned. Like he's literally the light-skinned stereotype. Literally light-skinned stereotype. Latja George says, lots of South Americans dye their hair. It's weird. Yeah, they do. Key says he was at the same Steve Lacy concert that you were at in the A. I wasn't at no damn concert. I don't know what you're talking about.
Most men.
That's every single. So why you want to shit on your girl?
What do you mean half of these girls that you got?
I forgot a man. Why?
Okay, so let's get to this white girl. Let's get to this white girl, because woo, she is brick. She is brick. Hold on, my dog's tripping. Look, I gotta bring his goofy ass. I gotta bring his goofy ass in because they be tripping when they see like. Hold on 1 second. Damn. All right, I'm back. So let's see. Okay, so the white girl. Which one is she? She's so is this her? I ain't gonna lie. It don't look like her, bro. She done gained. Bro, there's no way that's her. Bruh, when you see her on Fresh and Fit, she looked like she done gained 30 pounds since this video. LOL, celibacy on y'all. So she kind of has an ass. Somebody said such lies when she said celibacy on y'all. Somebody said nobody wants a baby mama anyways. I'm dead. Is that what they told your mama after she had you? She was married. LOL, unlike you, I was also married. So what are you saying? So people are getting at her ass in the comments. This is what she looks like in the face, I guess, but she definitely don't look like that when she got on Fresh and Fit. So it's almost like she's trying to make it seem like this is what her body looks like, but bruh, it really don't look like that. Damn, and she got tattoos on her titties. It's OD. This is like what you would consider like one of those ratchet white chicks who only dates black dudes. She seemed like that type. Don't she? Nigga said, I'm trying to be a stepdad, so I guess they do. But look at the guys who are proposing to be stepdads in the comments. Let's go to this nigga page. This nigga is a fucking simp. He trying to be the stepdad. Why? Just because she's white, bro? She's not even bad. Chicago nigga. Chicago, hold this L. This nigga just graduated talking about he want to be a stepdad. Nigga, you just got out of high school. What the fuck? What the hell? Anyways, let's get back to the topic at hand. That was a tangent, but I just wanted to show you guys she is a lot fatter in 4K than, I mean, y'all know them bitches be editing their pictures. She's definitely fat.
Where you made all the bitches that you fucking, that you say that you fucking like bunch of bitches and you have a girl, but you don't want her to cheat on you.
Bro, this conversation really proves that women don't know nothing about what it takes to be a dude to be attracted to girls.
Oh God.
Like any guy that's like decent with girls understands that the nightclubs is one of the worst ways to pick up girls, man. Like anybody that has common sense.
But I don't think that's why.
But why if you with your friends? Like a group of your friends.
That makes it worse.
Like a group of girls.
A group of girls. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
girls
it's like
only.
5 girls. We got a bottle. Each
Girls
other.
don't buy bottles.
I do.
Their man buys it.
She's lying, bro. Women lie. Women lie in order to win the argument. Girls don't buy bottles, Myron says, which is true as hell. I do. The black woman, the only black woman on the panel besides the light-skinned girl, says she buys bottles. Bruh. Dog, come on. I mean, let's keep it a buck. You're not buying bottles at the club. You don't have the funds like that. Come on.
When's the last time you bought a bottle?
You bought a bottle?
Exactly. You can't remember.
Friends. Yes.
When's the last time y'all bought a bottle?
I don't remember.
Exactly.
Me and my friends. You don't remember when the last time you bought a bottle, but you remember the last time you went to the club last night. Bro, it's not that hard. Like, I can remember the last time I bought a section, which was never. But I can remember the last time my homie bought a section and I hopped in. So it's like, what the hell?
No, you did not put your card and your ID down. There's no fucking way.
Why is that so hard to believe?
Me and my friends.
Okay.
It's illegal.
I would get bottles.
By the way, Stinko, what's up, man?
It's like buying our own butt.
Bro, here's the thing. Y'all can say whatever you guys want. In general, women don't
She's lying like hell. Women, bro, women are not buying bottles. They're not buying sections. Come on, stop it.
pay for sections. They don't pay for bottles. It's a matter of you can't even remember. You can't even remember. And I'll put it this way. Let's say all the nightclubs, like the dudes stopped going, and we were dependent upon girls to keep the infrastructure up and pay for the bottles. The clubs will be out of business tomorrow.
Facts.
Women consume a lot. She shop
We
a
pay for
lot. She
bottles.
buy things a lot.
Jim said they don't even let black men in the bars and clubs in Atlanta in some spots. Bro, you're not in Atlanta. Jim, bro. Jim, where the hell are you getting your information from? I literally go to every bar, every club in Atlanta. No problem. No problem. We skipped the line. We got pulled, so we not even waiting in line. I got homies who work at, I got cousins who work at the door at bars. I got homies who work at the door at bars. What the hell are you talking about? There's hella black men in the club. What the fuck? That's all there is in Atlanta at this point. Like, you think what if Atlanta had to depend on white men for their club scene, they would be gone out of business like tomorrow. This is how we know you're not outside. Jim is a femcel. And I said I wasn't going to acknowledge another one of her chats, but that one was crazy.
So I said the club. The club for the men's, but so many another business are.
We're not talking about other businesses. You're like the master of deflecting. We're talking about clubs.
Yeah, what business are you talking about?
Stay focused.
I have a question. So then,
Cash God says Jim is so delusional. Black men are outside. Exactly.
where can girls go according to
Bro,
you?
so
it has to be.
That was a great question, though. Where can the girls go?
You're funny.
How about a bookstore? How about that? How about a bookstore? How about like
you know
how about
going to a bookstore? You find a horror.
Go to Costco.
I like
Yeah,
bookstores.
Bro, the OnlyFans girl acting like she reads books. When's the last time you read a book?
Stop and shop. Yo, here's the thing. Y'all can do what you want. I'm just telling you, men in general
That's Aquarius.
don't want girls to do that stuff. They don't want chicks that do that.
I mean, the club, of course.
I'm not wifing up a girl that's in the club every weekend, bro. There's no way it's happening.
You
That shit's
shouldn't.
like unattractive.
Not every-
You gotta be careful at the
So
one
why
at
are
the
you
bookstore, though.
like? Why are you fighting
I'm
for
on
that?
both sides. I think some girls can go out without getting a holler. I tell guys no all the time.
Yeah.
I don't need to give a guy my number every time I go out.
So hold on. You're telling me.
Shorty look like Porky the Pig. You're not getting approached. If there's bad bitches, who are, upset that they're not getting approached, why don't men approach anymore? Like, let's keep it a buck. Is she really getting approached by the men that she wants? Fuck no. She probably getting approached by homeless niggas when she walking on the street, entering the bar. Like, you're not getting approached like that by quality men. Stop it.
You've gone out multiple times
Multiple.
and said no every single time.
Yes.
Why?
Yo,
Yes.
where's my hat?
Every single time, then how do you have a kid? How are you pregnant? You literally have a kid and you talking about, Oh, I said no every single time. This woman is a single mother saying she said no. And you can see that she goes out often. Like she is so this is her. I mean, very basic. I would give her a 5 overall. Very basic white chick. This grainy ass picture. She talking about she buys sections, baby girl. If you buy sections, you would have been able to buy a shoe rack. Nobody who has money to buy a section is gonna have their sneakers on the ground like this. Baby girl, you don't buy sections, ma'am. Cyrus says Jen thinks ATL is MTG district. Key says, does this world need black men to continue? Food for thought. That's a funny question. I mean, we can get into that, but Tesla says, can you tell us if Sarah Binkley is a 9 or a 10? Maybe. So this is the girl right here. Obviously, the boobs are sagging, as you can see. The boobs are definitely sagging. Yeah, so she very much cleaned up her Instagram to where it like makes her look like she's more attractive than she is. But she's not that hot, honestly. She's not that hot at all, actually. And so I really don't think that she's getting approached by quality men at all. Lat de jour says, I don't understand how you got mamas out here going to clubs. Yeah, it's bewildering.
Wow.
Oh, mamas need to have fun too.
Stop the cap.
I don't cap.
Give me a motherfucking hat.
Sagittarius, I don't lie.
I mean, what I
She's
do
a
is I get my drink.
Sagittarius.
Don't
She's a
lie. I get
Sagittarius.
my drink
Jupiter.
bought,
She's a
and then I
Sagittarius.
disappear.
You don't lie.
Yeah, what's your sign, Nico?
These Japanese.
That's my sign. Only sign I know is the money sign.
That's what I'm saying.
That is so real.
You don't want to say that shit
already
because
said
you're gonna be
that.
judged.
Yeah.
You
No,
already
because
said
you're gonna
that.
say a bunch of nonsense afterwards. It's gonna deflect from the
He gives me
conversation. If
Gemini
we talk about the
vibes.
stars, we're gonna
Are you
Gemini
Gemini?
vibes. You give me delusion vibes. Can we talk about something real?
Look at him. That's Gemini behavior.
Why?
How many girls at the table?
Gemini men.
How many girls at the table?
Cyrus Cherry says, you're critiquing, giving me low self-esteem. What do you mean? Black Ken says, thought mommies in the club. Exactly. It's wild.
Believe in science.
Every
Raise
single
your
one.
hands.
Every
All of you.
single one. Every single
Okay.
one.
So all these women believe in astronomy, astrology, whatever, signs, zodiac signs. And then they'll also say, oh, well, you know, I'm a Christian too. I'm Muslim too. But it's like, bro, you can't believe in both. Can't believe in both.
What's
Did it
so?
make
Why are you
sense?
so against
Listen,
it?
We all believe in it.
You're so emotionally against it.
Never
Emotionally
married
against
the
it.
first one
Yeah.
that every girl divorced.
I believe in God. I don't believe in this star demonic nonsense. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Stars?
That's personal beliefs.
You don't think
God can
It's
be
personal
understood.
bullshit is what it is.
Personal
Beliefs can be
beliefs.
rooted in nonsense, and that's what most
Yeah.
girls do.
Just like yours.
Just like religion.
Stars?
What?
God created planets
Yo,
and the
what's your
stars.
house?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah. And astrology is based on the
Yeah.
stars.
I mean this.
The stars. Woo.
So, guys, as you can see, Myron just left the set. So now chaos ensues. And Akademiks is shortly approaching. So it's finna get crazy up in here.
Ain't hard like that, my nigga. Strong
Yeah.
like this. What's
Suck
up?
my dick.
He got out here lit.
Men like
No, he got on here mad, bro.
Yeah, stay cool.
You got mad because I was like, I told the truth. You got upset. You know what's up?
All right.
Yo,
What's
what's on my breast strip though?
Actor talking about star signs. Can you pull up and make some sense, man? I'm tired.
Okay, so let's pull up the yellow bitch Instagram too. Cause she's probably like the second most attractive on the panel, even though she's manufactured as well. The real, even though she has a fake body, Colombian. Or the real Cuban, rather. My bad. So here we go. She's very good at taking pictures, I will say, except this one. She looked kind of weird. And then the tattoos, it says broken. Well, there you have it. The thighs obviously don't match. The thighs don't match. The math ain't mathin'. Her calves also don't match, but you know, she's doing what she's doing. This one is a very good picture, but she kind of has like that what do I call it? The chipmunk face. She got 3,500 followers. She does have an OnlyFans. Let's see what her OnlyFans is talking about. Hi, ass, and ass. Okay, so she's not really working hard. She says, I don't collab with guys. Oh, the OnlyFans is free. Oh, shit. Hold on. We're about to get the OnlyFans. We're about to get the OnlyFans. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up in the back chat. So this is, I guess, a music video that she's doing. Okay, so her breasts are horrible. Oh, wow. And I guess she's trying to be Cardi B. Listen to this shit. Hold on.
Just fall in love with me, bitch. You been dreaming, you know what I'm saying, ho. All one that these niggas be talk about. Bitch, that these niggas be talk about.
So she's a Cuban saying the N-word.
These niggas fall in love with me, bitch.
A nigga said this shit is garbage. She said eat a dick. Oh man, yeah, it is trash. And then her boobs are, y'all see how separated the boobs are, man? It's kind of weird. Not my cup of tea, but you know, it is what it is. I think this is her best picture. She probably needs to take every other picture down. This one is decent too. Yeah, I mean, she's showing the ass. You know, she probably needs to go 10 toes down on the OnlyFans shit so she can afford a boob job, because the flapjack titties are not giving what they're supposed to give. Let's see. Key says, when can we do some more Tinder experiments? Reclaim. That can be on the way soon. Black Ken says, my sign is relevant to my personality, but whenever someone asks, I tell them the wrong one. Okay, Cash God says, do you think all of these chicks get smashed to get onto the Fresh and Fit show, or what percentage do you think of them get smashed? No, I don't think they get smashed. I mean, I would say probably 5 to 10% end up getting smashed. Cyrus Cherry says, Gen Z, you may want to research that. You know, Queen Mary, known as Bloody Mary, was about to leave England, but an advisor revealed her brother was about to die, according to his horoscope. Okay. I mean, a clock is right. A broken clock is right once a day, right? So Lat de Jour says, Cash God, Myron shown that he not above using the podcast to get pussy. So probably a good amount. Like I said, I would probably say 5 to 10%, because not every bitch is going to choose. Key says, there is a fake profile of you surfacing around Instagram. Okay, drop the link. Cash God says, I don't know what's worse, this music or Blaze music. Yeah, Blaze music was trash too. Cash God says, ass all up in the camera. Yeah, you know that shit stunk. Wiz G said, niggas. Exactly. Like, what the fuck is she talking about, niggas? Like, she talking about Mexican niggas, or is she talking about niggas?
Tired of hearing about this Gemini bullshit.
So you are a Gemini. You are a Gemini. I got this shit right.
You stupid assholes. I'm a Virgo, just like I'm a virgin.
Okay, so Sneeko went the fuck in talking about you stupid ass hoes. Brandon Carter and Mike Rashid are like, okay, this is getting racy. But all the women are still smiling, so they're giving him good energy. I think Sneeko probably talks too much for his own good. You know, when you get around bitches like this, obviously give your opinion, be yourself, but you want to keep that mystique way more. He's doing way too much talking. But as you can see, even after he said you stupid ass hoes, they're still smiling and intrigued about what he's going to say next. So I'm not saying that he has game or anything. You know, I've seen the blind dates that he does. You know, he's okay with it. He's all right with it.
Gemini, come on, man.
You probably got some type of Gemini placement.
I'm a Gemini.
But Gemini women and Gemini men are different.
I think you got some chromosome placements in the wrong place. I don't know what you're talking about placement, man. What the fuck is this conversation
Yo,
going
Sicko.
to? Mike Rashid's got checking his Instagram. Brandon Carter's laughed.
Mike Rashid don't give a fuck. Mike Rashid don't give a fuck. Cyrus Cherry says she using the N-word because the Latin community is getting more confident revealing their anti-black racism. You're right. I heard a Latin rapper who said he didn't want to get signed to a black label, which I'm not mad at, honestly. We know that, black label owners are known for giving their artists bad deals. P. Diddy, what's the other one's name? Birdman. The guy who signed, the baseball player who signed Meg Thee Stallion, she's complaining about her deal. And the major labels, the artists complain about those deals as well. I mean, every time you sign a music deal and it's going to be a 360 deal, and it's not just a strictly distribution deal, you're pretty much signing your soul away. So, I mean, you can't just say, oh, black, oh yeah, Suge Knight. You can't just say, oh, black label owners do it, but black label owners they don't mind breaking the law. See, the record labels, at least they stay within the confines of the law. Like, as you know, Suge Knight, he was willing to kill and beat people up over contracts. P. Diddy, obviously willing to kill over music contracts and all that kind of stuff. So it gets very deep out here. We're not going to get into music industry conspiracy land, but we all know that these guys are willing to use street measures in order to get their point across, even to the point where Kanye was, when he was going back and forth with P. Diddy last week, Kanye was saying, yo, you can't send goons at me because I'm a billionaire and da-da-da-da. And if you try to get me killed, then everybody will know it's you. Like, he's making it well aware to the music industry that P. Diddy is not against using street violence in order to further his own agenda.
And this shit making no sense.
They want to know about last night, bro.
So then bring something valuable.
Wait. Last night,
Talk about
they want
something,
to know what
bro.
happened with Nina. The child wants to know.
What happened with Nina?
I will say this chocolate sister here, she is very voluptuous. Let's see what her IG talking about. Shay. Okay, Shay, you better have some good pictures. So she is a Miami hairstylist. So where is her personal? Okay, so she doing hair and doing lashes. So she doesn't really have any pictures of her personally. From this picture though, definitely got flapjack titties. So I can't really. I mean, she has one picture of herself really, but she definitely has the flapjack titties, which, it's the saggy, like it's very saggy. I don't know how old she is. They're sitting up nice in the bra that she's wearing on the podcast, but I mean, what is up with these chicks wearing a blazer and no bra? Okay, so she was pregnant. She was pregnant. And she's Haitian, okay? But she definitely does have the flapjack titties, which is kind of, not even kind of, it's hella turn off to me. But her body is okay besides the flapjack titties. So I mean, probably give her a 5 as well. Ultimately, when it's all said and done, probably give her a 5. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep on churning. And I am going to go live on Black Gen Z later on today too after this stream, so be prepared.
That is none of your business, man.
I thought Nina had a boyfriend. Last time I was on here, he was here. She had a boyfriend. She's single now, brother. Oh, she's single. Oh, so sneak up. She had a boyfriend. That's what happened.
Yo, chill out, man. I have a boyfriend now. Are you girls looking for a boyfriend here? Are we just out in the club every night? You just out here partying, sending the sections? Are you looking for an actual relationship?
Me. Yeah.
You stay home?
Actually, yeah, I stay home and I don't go out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I heard a little.
She hella cap. Oh, I stay home and I don't go out. And then there's another sister on there. She was hidden by the other sister's fro. So let me see if I can. Sorry. Let me see if I can find her as well. Cause she was kind of cute too, right? But then it's like, damn, the flapjack titties are crazy. So let me see if I can pull up. Okay, so oh yeah, I forgot. Cuban Dreams OnlyFans. So I'm looking at her OnlyFans now. She's definitely nude on it. Literally butt naked at a park, showing butt crack. Okay, so that music. She's literally like, oh wow. So she definitely has a botched BBL. Oh man, 2 girls, 1 dick. So I thought she didn't collab with men, but she talking about some 2 girls, 1 dick. So I'm looking at the OnlyFans. A lot of it is paywall. But yeah, she's showing pussy. She's showing ass. She's showing pussy. She's showing up at hotels. Like this video of her at this hotel. I mean, honestly, it's a motel. Her BBL is pretty trash. BBL is pretty trash. But yeah, so she's definitely, she said she doesn't do collabs with men, but she's obviously doing collabs with men. She's showing pussy, showing ass in a hotel. I wish I could show you guys this video, but she's literally butt naked showing pussy. Then she's shouting out other content creators, some white bitch with no ass. Okay, so yeah, just looking at the OnlyFans, she definitely lying about not collabing with men, because she literally had a video titled 2 girls, 1 dick. Oh man, these women just be telling on themselves. And then the other sister right there, the dark-skinned one, the other dark-skinned one, she doesn't really have much on her IG. She is a stripper though. She is a stripper. She dances in multiple places. So let's keep moving.
A little bit, but that's not what I heard.
Yeah, from the one time that I went out with him on a yacht. That's the only time you could say that I've been out.
You live on the yacht?
Stop the cap.
She said the only time that she's been out is with Fresh on a yacht. That's bullshit. Why lie? Why not just tell the truth? Yeah, I go out here and there on occasion, maybe every other weekend. Like, why not just tell the truth? Like, it's so crazy. Last de Jours says Sneeko can dish it out, but he can't take it. Yep. Cyrus Cherry says the fact so many men jump on this red vitamin stuff reveals so many men crave guidance. I prefer Jordan Peterson. I'm not really big on Jordan Peterson. Like, he be, I like some of the things that he says for sure, but that nigga's not outside. I only want to hear dating advice from niggas who are outside. That nigga's not outside, bro.
What are you talking about?
That nigga Jordan Peterson is a senior citizen, and his daughter is literally a spitting image of hypergamy. She literally says she don't want to. So she's not. So it's not like he raised. Obviously she's a very attractive young lady, but it's not like he raised like a fucking wife. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, yeah, listen to Jordan Peterson for some shit, but at the end of the day, what are their results? That's what I like to say. What is his results? Obviously, tenured professor and whatnot. Good on him. I think Jordan Peterson is the star of his family, obviously. Michaela Peterson obviously rode his clout tail to the top. And, it's not like she's trying to be a wife. She wants to be a boss bitch. So she's literally the example of like what men typically are avoiding in the dating market. So, I'm not really big on everything that Jordan Peterson said. Obviously, some of the things are useful, but like I said, he's not outside. Distant Light says his daughter was banging Andrew Tate before he blew up. LMAO. Yeah, that's what people are saying. I know she went out there and met with him, but she's denying any sexual intercourse, which, we need to listen to what they say and not what they do.
Okay. That's a silky ass yacht.
What are you talking about?
Do you any girls looking for a relationship every single night? We're just out in the section. We're just having fun. You're looking for a relationship?
I'm home. I got 2 kids.
You're home. What are you doing on this podcast?
Having fun.
Okay.
Wait, you got 2 kids?
I got 2 kids.
How old are you?
Wait, hold on.
2 kids, not just one. 2 kids. And we know the statistics when it comes to single white mothers. Okay. Chances are the baby daddy is black. Chances are the baby daddy is black, y'all. So obviously she is one of those white girls who only dates black men, which is fine. But at the same time, if you say, "Oh, I only date this type of guy," chances are that she's probably a ratchet white bitch. So what was her Instagram again? Okay, I can't find it again. But she has 2 kids, y'all. And we already showed her Instagram, but she was doing the most on Instagram.
Oh, who's with the kids now?
My mama.
Okay. Just making sure.
Tesla said, if you took apart a computer, could you put it back together? Hard drive, RAM, and motherboard, etc. Yeah, I built my computer, the one that I have now. Black Ken said, I'm not a fan of Jordan Peterson either. He's a drug head. I'm not listening to a manic depressed pill popper who went through Russia to do illegal drug trials. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Black Ken says, there are plenty of black men I can learn from. What is Jordan Peterson teaching that is new or exclusive to him? Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. Wiz G says, Silky Ass Yacht is referring to the Twitch streamer named Silky. Apparently, Ak exposed on the podcast that he smashed her. You can't keep any secrets with Ak. Yeah. So that's what it meant. I didn't get the joke in real time, but I got the joke afterwards. Cash God said, bitches are always leaving their children with their moms. Facts. Cyrus Cherry says, Gen Z, damn, dude, what can't you do? It's a lot of things that I'm inhibited from doing, but you know, I be trying to stay abreast to everything.
All right. You,
Somebody
Lily,
responsible.
with the big ass lashes, are you looking for a boyfriend?
No.
You're not looking
Exactly. Shorty lashes are fucking 6 inches off her face. It's wild.
for a boyfriend?
No.
What are you looking for?
She's
then?
looking for a sugar daddy.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You don't want anything
Yeah, earlier she said she was looking for a sugar daddy, and she said she'd date a 6-year-old man. Like Ali Drummond, the red vitamin chameleon.
from life?
Anything.
What?
Not from a nigga.
So you want to be
a
independent?
boyfriend. Yeah.
Are you gonna die alone?
Where's this going?
Everybody
If
gonna
I
die
don't know,
alone.
maybe.
Fuck.
Yo, this super chat is hilarious. They got one of Myron's girls. It says $20. Hopefully the show ends so I can snuggle with my hubby cakes. Yellow dress. Are you here just to argue, or do you want to be added to the roster because Dollface is still on timeout? I'm dead. Jim says, you try to sound smart so much, LOL, by using words that you don't actually know. You don't use the words correct either. Tell me what word I didn't use correctly, please.
Pop Smoke, what are you looking for? Nigga, what you mean?
Dated nigga, what's up?
Oh, you want a man? Suck my dick, man. I don't need no man. Anything you say at the home with the fro, what are you looking for? You looking
This
for a
nigga
boyfriend?
young as fuck. Look at him, Japanese.
Oh, Japanese.
Uh-oh, so she joning back. This stream basically became a Jones session, and she went at him for saying he's Japanese. I think he's actually Filipino and then mixed race with others. Key says, did you see the IG I sent? It's the fake account. Did you DM it to me? Where'd you send it?
Okay, calm down, Egyptian Pop Smoke. I'm not Japanese.
You're not Japanese? So is it shrimp or not?
What are you looking for? What are you looking for, bathroom girl?
I had to go up. My bad.
Oh,
She came way back to the podcast.
Ew.
He said in the chat, yeah,
I'm really not
I can't see any links in the chat, bro. So
looking for anything, honestly. I just really got off a very toxic relationship that
translation, she got out of a toxic relationship. Translation, she was dating a street nigga who may or may not have put hands on her. He says _K dot what? I think it's you. It's not a link, it's the username. Oh, he probably this probably gonna be a joke, I'm pretty sure. Key, you might lose your mod status, my nigga, if you playing games. So this better be worth my time. Also, Jim, you said I used the word incorrectly. What word did I use incorrectly, please? Inquiring minds would like to know. So I'm on this K. That's funny. So this dark skinned nigga with dreads, he's saying, That's funny. That was a good joke. Another dark-skinned nigga with dreads, and you're saying I look like him. That was a good joke, but obviously, you know, that's not me. For one, that nigga's hairline is way back. See, there's a reason why I don't get a lineup every fucking day, because barbers push your hairline back. Like, niggas be getting a lineup every week and wonder why by the time they 30 years old, their hairline is on the top of their head. So you shouldn't be getting a lineup every fucking week, honestly, in my personal opinion. Last du jour says Sneeko still raging about the ban. Dude was way too aggressive. Cyrus Cherry says channel growing, should be more in here. Why does YouTube come for your content so hard? I'm not sure, but I guarantee this page is going to grow way faster than Black Gen Z for sure. Key said, I thought it was you. I really wasn't joking. You're full of shit, Key.
For 4 years. And honestly, me right now, I just got to focus on myself. And yeah, not really looking for anything.
So toxic. You had to puke just now. God damn. All right.
Yeah, focus.
All right.
She said she's fuck nigga free.
All right.
Some chats here?
Yeah, I'll hit the chats real fast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we got a star-studded studio right now. We got a bunch of heavy hitters in the house.
Well, Sneeko's not a heavy hitter anymore because he got deplatformed. So, I mean, he's not making the bag that he was making before. Like, if I was really bringing in revenue from YouTube, and then like they just cut it off, I would be hurt too. I ain't gonna lie. I would be hurt too.
Up, man. Yeah, we got DJ Akademiks in the house. We got Sneeko in the house. We got Brandon Carter, Michael Shue. We got a bunch of people here. Go ahead, Fresh.
So we got Terrell Think says, hell yeah, FNF. Plus Brandon. No, I think we did this one already. No, Chris, we did already.
Wait,
yeah, I think that one.
All right,
1, 2, 3 says, thank you, Mr. Carter. Learned a lot. FNF saving lives. My game up.
A lot of
Shout out
truth
to you.
in that
Brandon. Mission says, for the woman that said men have bigger ego, ask yourself this. Why do most women think or say that they are 10 or are the table? Sounds like the ego is mostly women, men have to become women just are.
Part of this shit is when my nigga reads, man. That's a fact. You guys believe in the same stars you believed in when you were 13.
Yeah, that was actually a great point. He basically said, if men are, he basically said if women have, or if men have larger egos than women, why do they all rate themselves a 10? Like, I would never rate myself a 10 because I know I don't qualify for a 10, point blank. Like, it's ridiculous. But all the women rate themselves a 10 when a lot of y'all were like 5s until y'all got BBLs and breast implants. Tesla says, for a quiz, what goes at the end of every statement when coding? Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Cyrus Cherry says, is your internet skipping? Is it? Is it skipping? Guys, let me know. I'm straight.
My nigga reads, man. That's a fact. You guys believe in the same stars you believed in when you were 13. At least we had to mature.
Holy.
Yo, niggas are slow as fuck.
Yo, Sneeko.
Still kids.
I just want to say, man, I like the fact you out here holding people accountable.
That's all we got to do, man.
I did a podcast with Sneeko.
So I guess DJ Akademiks did an off the record podcast with Sneeko. He said he's holding people accountable. I don't know if Sneeko is really holding people accountable like that. I mean, you know, he responds to his complicated videos, and I think he kind of obviously he was talking about certain things like he was mentioning like the Satanism stuff, and which is fine, but you have to present evidence when you're talking about these things, especially when he did the Adam 22 thing and he asked him about Satanism and Lucifer and stuff like that. He didn't really apply pressure, if you will. And I think that, you know, if that was that's one of the thing, oh, I'm here to expose the this and that. I don't think he applied enough pressure. So let's keep going.
I think it was not about letting no type of bullshit slide. You know, of course, we showed up fashionably late, but you know what I mean? He's just trying to make sure everything was on the up and up. So my nigga Mike Rashid, Brandon Carter. I've seen you on episodes before. That's my guy right there. Y'all been good though? Oh, y'all with it? Yeah, straight?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're really good.
That's
You're really good.
We
gotta show dick or what?
With this shrimp
Are you Japanese? I'm being racist right now. You got a small dick because you Asian. Nigga, wait. Suck my dick. I got a bigger dick than you, man.
Yo, shut the fuck up with your masculine ass voice and read the chats, yo. Get the fuck up out of here.
So I mean, you could tell she liked being talked to like that. You could tell she liked being talked to like that. She just cause she's really like, this is the first time, like I said, she in the room with niggas who make more than her because she's out earning her man. Lat de Jour says Sneeko had a racist on his show, Nick Fuentes, and co-signed him. He just a clout chaser. So I've seen Nick Fuentes shit. You know, obviously, I think he's a race realist, which I mean, I definitely think that race realism to a certain degree has validity for sure. Especially if you go to my Black Gen Z Mindset channel and see all the nut shit that Black people are doing on a everyday basis. It's absolutely insane what we are doing in this country, what we're doing to this country, whether we're in a leadership position or not. We definitely have a lot of work to do in the Black community. And, you know, I haven't seen everything that Nick Fuentes says. I can't, you know, co-sign everything that he says verbatim. But what I can say, though, is when I have listened to him, I really didn't hear him say nothing that was wrong. I really didn't say. Cyrus Cherry says Sneeko falling into desperate territory, asking people to pay him so he can teach you how to go viral, SMH. And you know what? I don't find an issue with that, honestly. I think it's called the Creativity Kit. I think it's called the Creativity Kit. I don't really have an issue with him, you know, providing, because guys are making money off that shit. So I don't have an issue with it at all. Honestly, that's something that I would do. Like if I could get people to post my clips of my live streams on TikTok, just like they did Sneeko, Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, then it would help me a lot. Like I would ask my following to do that. Now, I wouldn't make them do a paywall. I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't create a paywall for that, but I would try and provide some value other than that. So like say when I drop my Reclaim Your Throne course, I'll also say, you know, be a part of this monthly affiliate program where if you post my clips, I'll show you how. I'll also add in this course where you can make money posting my clips on TikTok. I think that's an intelligent marketing move, and I think it's a win-win for the followers and the content creators. So I don't have any problem with him in the Creativity Kit.
Wait, that was you. Wait,
what it is?
Do you think your voice sound a little bit masculine or no?
Just a strong woman, and that's what it is.
Yeah. You say just a strong, like you sound strong. I'm gonna keep it on. You sound a little bit like Dusty Locane though. Like that's like
what the?
He said he sound like Dusty Locane. Jim says define the word convivial. I didn't even use the word convivial, so I don't know. I told you to present a word that I used incorrectly. I never used the word convivial, but if you want me to describe it, I could, but at the end of the day, I didn't even use the word. But convivial it's like a good environment, like a happy environment, like all around jovial environment, I would say, an enjoyable environment. So let's see. She also says, yeah, well, you're Black, so it won't happen. What are you talking about? Cyrus Cherry says, I'm not hating on him, but I can look up how to go viral on YouTube and find dozens of videos. What do you mean? She said, you couldn't define the word convivial. Yeah, go ahead and use Google. I never use Google. I'm literally on the computer doing a live stream, but I didn't use Google. I'm sharing my screen and you saying, oh, I'm reading from a screen. Okay. It really doesn't matter. You're getting timed out. We don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like I said, you can, matter of fact, I'm done timing you out. You're just going to get blocked. You're going to get banned. You can join the stream whenever you want, but you're about to get blocked, Jim. It's over. It's done.
What you like?
Yeah, I'm speaking another language. Oh,
okay.
It's completely different.
I'm only bringing that up because I think on this podcast they expect, you know, women to be a little bit, you know,
More feminine?
Being their feminine energy type shit. You want to be your feminine energy?
You got a shrimp dick act.
No, with the shrimp dicks. I don't be. If you rude, I will not be nice.
Jim, you have been officially blocked from the stream, but you can easily join the stream and show your face, and we can have this discussion that you've been pining to have with me for so long. So the StreamYard link is right there, but you will no longer be welcome in this chat. You are officially banished from the throne, and there will be no way possible that you will ever be able to reclaim it. So let's keep going.
No.
I'll be nice to you.
Do you feel like, you know what I mean, you be like in your feminine energy, like, you know,
feminine energy, yes, nurturing, caring.
Yeah,
of course, for the people that I love and care.
The way you grabbing that mic right now look like you snatched some shit off the. Holy.
What the?
Yeah, so I mean, I think Akademiks was doing good up until later on in the stream, which we're gonna see. He said the way you're grabbing that mic, it looked like you could snatch some shit off or whatever. That was a good joke to open up the panel and to, you know, get the women to open up and laugh. And if he would have just kept on that funny vibe, he would have been fine. But when he started going to the personal attacks, I think that's where he started taking an L. Cash God said, I banned Michael once. He's still commenting. Can I block him? He's talking about a phone call with you after the stream. Yeah, go ahead and block him. Distant Light says Jim has been sent to the shadow realm. LMAO, exactly.
I'm just trying to say, listen, now.
Okay. So you want like what do you?
I just want to know why your voice is that fucking deep.
Why?
Now your voice is a little deep. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't even think I was trying to say that.
No, it's not.
I'm smoking. Okay.
I don't know, bro.
No.
What's gonna make the difference for like you never saw a woman with deep voice is not here?
No.
Look, man, I honestly see it's a difference between being behind the screen and being in person. There's a level of respect that you should show somebody. That bitch is bad. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay, you can't say that she's not a bad bitch, even though she's a manufactured bitch. Obviously, she could never be a 10, but she's definitely solid 7.5 to 8. I don't have any problem with her voice, but it is what it is.
I don't have no problem with it. You know, I'm not your man, and whoever you fucking, that's not me anyway. And nor is it him, or is it him. We're just asking generally. People probably concerned in the chat.
But she has kids. She has kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I never give a fuck about. I never give a fuck about nobody who talk anything about my voice or the way I look or anything like. I literally don't care.
Okay. Is it your voice or your actions also kind of match the voice in terms of masculinity?
Because I'm alpha. Yeah.
Oh, you an alpha?
I'm a.
So she's an alpha. I really don't know how she's an alpha and her boyfriend is. Well, I mean, obviously she's leading that relationship. I would go on a limb and say he's probably tapping something else other than her, at least on occasion. But alpha, it's like, are you really alpha if you're having sex for money? Like, I'm just trying to figure out how a woman can be alpha when you literally have to submit in the bedroom. Like, I could understand if you're like a dom in the bedroom when it comes to like, maybe these middle-aged white dudes who paying you $10,000 to step on their nuts or put a needle up their cock. But when you're with a guy you actually like, you want him to fuck the shit out of you and you want to be a submissive in that relationship. So I don't buy that alpha female shit because it's like when you're getting fucked, like you're not really alpha. Key says, I'm down for a wet, sloppy blowjob. What the hell? Cyrus Cherry says, dude, do these guys give advice for regular folks? I can make about $65K driving a truck. Should I be trying to buy my own? I'm kind of comfortable. Is that bad? I mean, if you're comfortable, that is what it is. But I would be wanting to have a fleet of trucks. Cyrus Cherry says she's not an alpha. She's awful.
Alpha women.
Okay.
I'm dominant. That's what it is.
I think you Spanish. You mean like El Alpha, like the Latin artist, or you mean like
no. I'm saying like that. I'm just dominant.
She's growing an Adam's apple during this podcast.
Dominante.
Oh, my man. So wait, when you with niggas like how do you kind of showcase the alphaness?
How?
If you was dating my nigga Fresh, you know what I mean? You looking for a girl and everything, you know what I mean? How would you showcase the fact that you alpha to my nigga?
I would have made him submit to me and do whatever I want.
What the fuck?
No.
Yo, Flex, you gotta suck her dick. That's what she said.
That's versus vibe.
Wait. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? You gotta explain to a guy like.
I'm married, so like it's just
Just hypothetical.
I'm married, so like, oh well, okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to handle some business right quick. All right. Let's see. All right, let's get it.
Like, how does that mean? What do you do with your husband? What you do with your husband?
What I do with my husband?
Yeah. How does he submit to you?
How? Kissing my feet, taking
You fuck
care of
him?
me.
Do you fuck your husband?
No, are you crazy?
No, that's a good question because
Because submit's not that.
Okay.
It's a man be willing to do anything for you.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Holy.
That's what is submit.
Okay, so you have a nigga like
I don't know if her man is doing everything for her. I mean, sexually, he's probably like eating pussy, eating ass, but which I advise against the. I mean, if you could eat the pussy from the back, probably, but like, for me, it's got to be like the proper position. I'm not big on eating pussy though, so it's not something that I recommend. But if you want to do that, then that's fine. But I'm trying to figure out how is her man submitting to her? Like, what exactly is he doing to show submission besides getting his bills paid? Key says, weren't you on the Steve Lacy concert last month? You posted it on your story. I remember, I believe. I don't know who the fuck Steve Lacy is. Might have been longer than a month because you were at the Steve Lacy concert and you were on the stage with them. You were with a light-skinned guy with dreads. Oh, okay. It wasn't Steve Lacy. It was Blanco, Jose Blanco, I think. Cash God says, I had a bitch sit full on my face before I slapped the shit out of her. You're supposed to hover over the nigga's face. Yeah. I'm not really big on the sit on my face thing. It's just not my thing. I'm very simple when it comes to the bedroom.
Like fresh sucking your toes.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah. That's sexy for women.
Don't use my dog.
We like it. Or it's my. You know what I'm saying?
Can we go to the chats, man? I haven't enough of this, man.
Because what?
You're fresh out of that competition.
Why? Like, you guys never heard about dog?
I'm gonna keep it on 100. Like, if yo, listen, I'm on that finesse 2 times type of timing where
you never had different types of sex.
No, I don't fuck with no chick who sound like a nigga. That's just 100. I'm gonna just keep it on.
I don't really think she sounds like a nigga though. Like, especially when you're talking about foreign women, like a lot of times the tonality when they speak is deeper. Now she does have a deeper voice, but I wouldn't say that she sounds like a nigga. Like, I'm glad she doesn't sound like a valley girl. Like, oh my God, like letting that, like both of those are annoying, but I don't really have a problem with her voice. I get that she has a deep voice. It's a funny joke, but the way they dragging it is just extra. Cash God said, you never sucked on toes. Sucked is crazy. But, I've played with a bitch foot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe nibbled, maybe slightly chewed, but never sucked like sucking. Hell no. Key says you posted on your story photo of Steve Lacy, though. I assumed it was a Steve Lacy. I have no clue who Steve Lacy is, but I'll look it up.
I'm with you.
Wait.
No, wait. We not waiting. Fuck all of that. Fuck
You don't have to, because I'm not asking you to.
No. Hold on.
I don't like disrespect, and I'm correct.
No. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm asking how you and your situations get down, or people like you. I'm trying to understand it.
How people like me?
My nigga, you sound masculine.
Because of my personality and who I am, not because of how I sound.
And on some real shit, she seems very chill. She seems like obviously she's an OF bitch. And like I said, I'm not saying these OF bitches are bad people. I just don't like when they're not standing on that shit. Like, yo, stand on that shit. Like, if you selling pussy, like, claim the fact that you're a slut. Claim the fact that you're a hoe. Claim it. Okay? Because all that extra is, it's like, why are you trying to deny something that is your profession? You're supposed to be proud of it. Don't get mad when people call you a TikTok. Don't get mad when people call you IG thought. Don't get mad when people call you OnlyFans thought, because that's what you are. You need to embrace it and stand on it. Otherwise, that's when that's when we know, okay, well, she really don't really want to be in this lifestyle. It's just a means to an end.
Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up.
Key said, nigga, you took a bite of a bitch foot? Nah, I was nibbling, definitely nibbling.
True. That's what's supposed to be.
Okay. So we're gonna move on now and some more chats here. There we go. Okay, we got Edal G says Sneeko needs to come on more often. Sneeko, are you streaming on Rumble or trying to hop onto a different platform?
Hold on.
Yeah, y'all should bring Sneeko on here once a week, man. Nigga came on here, turned the bitch up, man.
If we don't get banned.
Yeah, that's bro. I don't think, obviously I know they're friends, but it's a very dangerous. They're treading a thin line. They're treading a thin line by having Sneeko and Andrew Tate on, and obviously they already took down the Andrew Tate interviews that they did with them in Romania. So you're not supposed to do content with banned creators on the platform. Otherwise, you can get banned as well. So I don't think that Fresh and Fit really owe Sneeko or Andrew Tate any collab content anymore. Sneeko has helped Fresh and Fit just like Fresh and Fit helped Sneeko. Their relationship is mutually beneficial, and I think they received the value that they needed. He received the value that he needed. Obviously, he wasn't able to prolong that value, and he was not able to keep his channel. But I don't think Fresh and Fit owes Sneeko shit. So he doesn't have. I don't think that he should have like an open door to the podcast where he just can come in whenever the fuck he wants, because it puts the channel at risk. And Fresh and Fit is pretty much like one of the last major platforms that men can actually look to and see women being faced with reality in real time. Genuinely, I genuinely believe that. And they do it better than most people, in my opinion, even though people have their critiques or whatnot. As far as the entertainment value and the quality of the show, very high quality. So you can't get mad at that. Even the talking points, the arguments, very high quality conversations. Lat de Jour says, wouldn't be surprised if they get banned once they all reach 1 million. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Cyrus Cherry said, but do they have to be proud of it? Many use of to pay for school. It is means to an end for some. Yeah, I said it's a means to an end, but they need to stand on it. They may not have to be proud of it, but they need to stand on that shit. Tesla said, I heard FNF was giving Andrew Tate the podcast to run and grow. I don't know what you mean by that. Cyrus Cherry says, yes, I agree. But honestly, Andrew doesn't need YouTube. Sneeko does. Yeah.
These chicks be having a mental warfare with their ego. Okay. 98 says Sneeko been drinking, for fuck's sake.
I'm a man of God. I don't drink. I'm Muslim. I don't want that.
Technomal says the girl in yellow got milk, but yells and she speaks. Talk less.
Wait.
You want to respond to him?
Was you?
What the fuck you saying, nigga? I'm Cuban. I'm Cuban.
Manly ass women.
Definitely not manly here, baby. At all.
Talk to him, sis. Sis, talk to him. Sis, talk to that nigga.
Go, queen.
That's all I gotta say.
Go on, sis.
Show my shit manly. Don't let that nigga do that. Fuck nigga. Check that fuck nigga.
Okay. Eddie Chris is here and says, AK, question for you. Can we get Andrew Tate Top G interview part 2 real soon?
Yeah. I'm about to take my own pilgrimage to motherfucking Bucharest, nigga.
You should, bro.
No,
should.
Nigga, told you
first says, you lost. And Xmar says, best FNF show ever. AK, Mike Rashid, Brandon Carter, Sneeko. Thank you.
And by the way, can I give a shout out to my nigga Mike Rashid?
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
We've done another show together. I think I came also fashionably late.
Yeah.
But Mike Rashid always holding it down.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all FNF, fam, y'all gotta I appreciate people like me and Sneeko. Y'all gotta appreciate, of course.
Mike Rashid taught me how to box way back in the day in high school. I was jabbing in my room like that, like twisting my hand, watching Mike Rashid videos.
Yeah, man. Mike Rashid provides a lot of value, even though people were calling him an alpha simp. I don't agree with everything that he says. Like, I don't agree with everything that anybody says. But overall, I think Mike Rashid is a necessary necessary tool for men to look up to in order to, get in the best shape of their lives and be able to defend themselves and just have a non-defeatist mindset. He doesn't buy into that, oh, black people disadvantaged and we can't do shit and the white man is always holding us back mentality. So I think that that's something that black men really need to see in a guy like him, because he's so like physically outwardly masculine. And even the fact that he is an alpha simp, there's really not a big issue with that. You know what I'm saying? And he had some cringe moments throughout this podcast that kind of really didn't make sense. But, all in all, for him to be an alpha simp, he's doing pretty damn good. So shout out to Mike Rashid. Wiz G says, but Ak was definitely dragging it. Yeah, he was. Tesla says, if you're driving your truck and all four wheels fall, okay, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Lat de Jour said, you can tell Mike Rashid think Ak and Sneeko are lames. Yes, he does. Cyrus Cherry said, Tesla, I could join the queen.
Videos, and now I'm here sitting next to him. It's really crazy.
And also, you know what I mean? Once that nigga put me on a diet plan, I really turned to the six pack and turned to the Hulk.
Bruh. Akademiks is getting ahead of himself, bro. A diet is not going to save how fat you are. This nigga is very much overweight. Being short and fat is unacceptable. Being short and fat is unacceptable. Akademiks, you gotta lose weight, man. And I'm saying this with love, brother. I'm saying this with love. You need to put the Henny down. I know you're addicted to alcohol. You need to go to Alcoholics Anonymous. And you need to do some work on yourself, brother, because we love your commentary. We want you to be here for a while. We want you to be here for as long as possible. Even though you promote certain things in the music industry that we're totally against over here. But Akademiks, you've got to lose weight. Tesla says, I'm 5'7" and 160. That's a good weight for 5'7".
Y'all niggas want to shoot that man right there. You heard me?
Wait, are you going down, baby?
He said, I eat those spicy nuggets from Wendy's every day. I'm gaining muscle from it. Now I was 140. Okay, so my man gained 20 pounds. Shout out to you, Tesla. I am 5'8", but I'm 200 pounds. So, but I'm 8% body fat. So it's like, my muscles are a little heavier.
Because I'm gonna hold you accountable. I'm doing it right now.
Hold on.
Yo, we got
you not on nothing, nigga. You on
nigga,
a bunch of, that boy told about mushi and taco. Like, get the fuck on out of here. Once I lock in with my nigga Mike Rashid, it's like I'm gonna move into his spot. Or you got
Lat de Jour says, not to mention he works from home. Dude, you got all the time to work out. Exactly. Akademiks, wake your ass up at 7:30 in the morning every day, like I do, and come to the gym, bro. Come to the gym. When you come to Atlanta, come get a workout with your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. I'll get you right. I'll have you sweating. I'll have you doing bear crawls around. I'll have you doing 400-meter bear crawls. I'll have you doing 400-meter lunges. I'll have you doing weight press. I'll have you doing a lot of body weight stuff because, when a guy is fat, we want to trim that weight before we start picking the weights up. So I'm going to be doing a lot of body weight stuff. We're going to be doing a lot of outside workouts, a lot of sprints, a lot of jumps, a lot of calisthenics, and we're going to get you in shape. And then once we do that, now we're going to work on your strength. Now we're going to start building muscle upon that. And it's going to be like an intertwining relationship. Like there's going to be a portion. We're probably going to go, I would say 30 to 45 days, just going outside every day, running on the track, doing your warm up, getting stretched out, doing your dynamic stretches. Then we're going to get into the heavy shit. We're going to get into the meat and potatoes. You're going to do bear crawls. It's going to suck. You're going to be tired. Your forearms are going to be burning. Your stomach is going to be burning. Your abs are going to be burning, but it's going to work. We're going to do 400-meter lunges around the track. You're going to be tired. Your ass is going to hurt. Your groin is going to hurt, but we're still going to work. And we're going to get your ass right, bro. We're going to do partner stretches. We're going to stretch you out. We're going to make sure you hit that ice bath. We're going to make sure you hit that sauna on the weekend. We're going to make sure you're fully recovered. We're going to make sure that you foam roll so that you can keep your muscles loosened and relaxed. We are going to make sure that we give you the tools to succeed in your fitness journey. The only thing that I ask Akademiks is put down the alcohol. You can do whatever else you want. He probably don't even eat that much. He probably just drinks. He probably drinks more than he eats. I see Akademiks as a guy who probably drinks more than he eats. Honestly, I really do. So you put that alcohol down, bro. We can get to work, man. We can get to work. I could turn your ass into a bowling ball, my nigga. Tesla said, do you have to get spray tans before you go on to stage? People do it to make their skin more shiny and muscles. I don't know what stage you're talking about. Cyrus Cherry says, that damn alcohol demon something. I know you believe it's just a choice in my trip. Reveal that AA isn't for all. Okay, I understand that. Tesla says, do you bring weight to the track with you for the lunges or just body weight? Yeah, I bring weight sometimes.
We need a date, though. We need a date. When?
Oh, shit. We just got to figure out.
Nah, nigga. You don't hear excuses. We need it today.
Let's set it.
Let's set it.
Let's set it.
You know, look at all these business questions. Can we talk?
You don't want to set a date. Let's see how tall Akademiks is. And like when you listen to Akademiks streams, like whenever he's not speaking, he sounds like he has like the fat nigga hum. Like you can hear him breathing into the mic. Oh shit. Ain't that how he sounds when you listen to his streams? Anyway, he's 5'8". So bruh, you gotta lose the weight. I don't know how much you weigh, but you probably need to lose 200 pounds easy.
Talk to the ladies. I want to know what were these beautiful ladies here? What would you rate yourself on a
Tesla says bodybuilding stage. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm an athlete. Lat de jour says reclaim what you think about the new trend of men getting lipo and BBL, a la Kanye and Bam and Kevo. I think it's laziness. I think it's a shortcut. I think it's a cheat code. If you got the money, that's fine. You can do whatever you want with your body, but why cheat yourself? Why not put in the work? If Kanye West, instead of getting lipo, he ran sprints, he put in that work and he lost the weight naturally, I guarantee he wouldn't be having those same mental health issues that he's dealing with right now, for sure.
A scale of 1 to 10.
She's not a bitch. No, I want to hear what you
And when it pertains to Bam Man Kevo, he's known to be a scammer. He's known to want fast money. So he's the type of guy that's going to take the shortcut. He's not the type of guy who's long and steady wins the race. You know what I'm saying? He's the hare, and us over here who are reclaiming our throne, we're the tortoises, okay? So I know y'all know that that story about the tortoise and the hare. Okay. So we're the tortoises and he's the hare. We're that long and steady race. We're that long and steady grind, long and steady race. And he's quick, fast results, quick, fast money. I'm gonna tell you right now, unless you're like Big Mo's size, I would not recommend lipo. I would not recommend lipo. But I think that Big Mo has a lot of potential. I think that he does need to get liposuction. I think he needs to lose a lot of weight first, but I think he needs to get liposuction and then like really continue his fitness grind.
She gotta say, I love them lashes. Ooh, go ahead, Queen.
We kind of did already, though.
She said 10?
I give myself a Bill said 10s.
Okay. All right. They're all perfect 10s.
So we need a different question if you're going to do that. Rush? Oh, Mike James says, Free Sneeko, Vice Patreon, and Creativity Kit.
That's a Dr. Mark. You get 100 to say that.
Also, Fiding says, Sneeko, ever since you met Tate, you've had an extra pep in your step. Is that true?
Top G.
Tesla says, you look like a bodybuilder, bro. On my football team, we don't have any weights, bro. We run sprints all summer. Well, you don't play college football, so I don't know any college program that isn't weightlifting, weight training. That's why they pay strength coaches $250,000 a year. Our strength coach at Georgia, he's making $250,000 a year, and they're lifting weights. If your coach does not have y'all lifting weight during fall camp, then y'all school must be trash as hell. There is no football team that's winning a state championship that is not lifting weights. I'm going to tell you that right now. And we're talking about high school. Yeah. If you're not lifting weights, if your strength and conditioning coaches don't have y'all lifting weights, y'all ain't going to win no championship. Y'all ain't finna win no region champion. Y'all ain't finna win shit. Y'all going to be sorry as hell. Lat de jour says, I played in high school and we was definitely lifting. Tesla might be a bot. Yeah. Tesla, it's obvious that either Y'all must really be ass then if y'all ain't lifting weights.
Bugatti, if I got all these supercars, got all these girls, why would you talk to me in that manner? There's Pop Smoke sitting to the left of me saying I have a shrimp dick. I'm not going to tolerate no disrespect. She's being racist.
All right, what y'all was drinking?
God, come back. Top G.
Tesla says our team doesn't have a weight room. Oh, y'all team broke as hell then. y'all need to lobby for some damn funding, broke ass high school.
That's not bad.
That was really good, bro.
That was really good,
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Yo, where the muscles?
Yeah. Where the muscles at? What's up?
You see, she grabbed his arm. She said, "Where the muscles at?"
Put this nigga in the gym. Yeah.
She said, "Get that nigga in the gym."
Yeah, get in the gym. What's up? Let's
But did she go to the gym for her body? Absolutely not.
fight. Let's scrap.
Okay. So, Sneeko, any other questions?
Yeah, that nigga talking about let's fight, let's scrap. Yeah, Sneeko, you gotta watch your words, man. They really do mean things. Like, you don't want to give that impression that you're offering to fight a bitch. I know it's a joke, but yeah. Tesla says, yeah, but that's not my fault. I lift at my home. I was just saying my team doesn't lift, and I was just saying that y'all team probably sucks. I mean, it is what it is. If y'all don't lift weights, then y'all aren't winning a state championship. Point blank. Cyrus Cherry says, was you ever a young Pharaoh guy? I don't know who that is.
Yo, all the way.
Did the woman ask question already?
That's so funny.
Yeah, they're done.
Y'all kick people out today?
Yeah, two canceled.
Sorry,
No,
one left.
one.
Other one left as well.
Yo, was she pregnant?
Who else left? Oh, yeah.
You got kicked out.
Yo, she said, no. She said it won't go away.
She did?
She was just fat.
But she wasn't fat.
Right now, she was fat. She had 6 kids. She had 6 kids?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Damn. So, yeah, it was a chick earlier that they kicked off, had 6 kids.
Who got her in? Why was she here?
I don't know.
6? Wait, 6 kids?
Yeah, bro. 6 kids.
And she was like 18.
Well, she was 30. No, she was 30.
Holy.
6?
Yeah.
Wow.
You act. You've been in Miami a bunch of times.
Look like you had a ratchet ass pen on tonight, nigga. I see a name tatted on her. I'm just looking around.
Actually, I got a question because we were talking about shrimps.
There's not
So a name tatted on you makes you ghetto?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, toxic.
Can we ask? I want to ask, especially Shrimp Dick over here. Does size matter?
Of course.
Okay, what's your ideal size?
Because like with a shrimp, what the fuck you gonna do?
Exactly. So what's your ideal size?
I want to know like how you please girls with a shrimp dick.
Exactly. So what's the ideal size for the chat watching and everybody here?
What's
I
your
have
size?
my own preferences. Like every girl are different.
So what's your preference?
Bruh. Why wouldn't she just name her husband's size?
Doesn't matter.
No,
This
tell
is
that
my
nigga. No, tell that nigga. He been
can't
thinking about the
match it.
surgery. Tell that nigga. Tell him.
You can't match the energy, bro. Like that's what it is.
So what is your ideal size? So I know, so I can attach whatever.
I'm not interested. I'm married.
Okay,
So-
hypothetically for the chat and everybody watching, and so that we could actually ask a question right now.
I wonder if she proposed to her husband. Let's see. Wiz G says where we're here, or where her boyfriend at. He letting them grill her ass. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, her boyfriend looked like he could beat some ass. So he could probably put some pressure on Sneeko because he don't lift weights at all. And he could probably stomp Akademiks ass, no cap. Wired Sports says kind of off topic, but can you do more videos about your time in college? Yeah, sure. I'll do some. Cash God says Tesla lifting weights combined with explosive training, you can't beat it. Tesla says, okay, will pushing that bag like you do in your gym make me more explosive and stronger? Absolutely. Lat de Jour says, why does he want to know her husband's D size? He's just saying like what size is best for her pleasure. Like it's a common question in dating, like, you know, how tall does he have to be? How big does dick have to be? How much money he has? I mean, it's like the 6'6" formula.
Now you're married. What's your ideal size?
My husband's size, and I'm not gonna say here because we could
Bruh. I don't know what the fuck just happened. My computer just decided to restart. I really apologize, everybody. I really apologize. I take full accountability. You know, I know that you guys are expecting more out of me, and I'm going to present that. I really respect your time. I think that it's very unprofessional that my computer would do something like this. So, yeah, guys, I really apologize. Just make sure y'all can hear me. Are we good? Can y'all hear me straight? Are we good? Just let me know. But yeah, I apologize, guys. I promise it won't happen again. Promise it won't happen again. Let's see. I'm just making sure. Sorry, I'm just making sure all my backup pages were loaded up. All right, let's share the screen. Bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Are we good now? Bro, what the hell? Bro, what the fuck? Are we good now, y'all? I'm gonna try and share my screen again. I don't know why, but it just shut back down. Can y'all see me? We good? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see me. What we looking like, guys? Are we good? Okay. Distant Light says yes. Sheesh. All right. We're good. Let's see. I'm going to share my screen again. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's work.
What's a
I
good
have
size?
my own preferences. Like every girl are different.
So what's your preference?
Doesn't matter.
No,
This
tell
is
that
my
nigga.
pre-
No,
this is
tell that
my-
nigga.
He
He been
can't
thinking about the
match it.
surgery. Tell that
He
nigga.
can't
Tell
match
him.
Is there any echo? Are we good on the sound? Is there any echo? Let me know.
It's the energy, bro. Like that's what it is.
So what is your ideal size so I know so I can attach whatever?
I'm not interested. I'm married.
Okay,
So-
hypothetically for the chat and everybody watching and so that we could actually ask a question right now, you're married. What's your ideal size?
My husband's size. And I'm not gonna say here because we could look wrong.
Okay.
6.
No
Well,
answer?
how you
Bruh, why won't she say the size? It doesn't make sense. Tesla says it's because your computer is translating into pseudocode. That's not why. Cyrus Cherry says no echo. Good on sound. Okay, cool.
please girls like that? Like you
Okay,
just
you're not
lick
answering the
it
question.
or you
And
What's
they
your
curl it
ideal size
in.
over here?
5'6".
What the hell is she talking about? Oh, 5 to 6 inches, I guess.
No.
no.
Big size.
I'm answering the dick size.
5 or 6 inches?
Yeah, but even if you have a little dick, if you know how to work that, is gonna. Some female would be good with it.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at
You
that.
just gotta know how work that thing.
Okay.
You just gotta
Work
do
that
not
thing.
come so fast. That's what men is for women.
No, work it.
If you come too fast, that'll make women frustrated. Like if you have.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, guys who come too fast, they're not getting enough sex. That's why they're busting so fast. It's because they're not getting enough sex. So, if you want your man to last longer, then let him fuck another bitch.
Have an okay dick and you still can't fuck.
Yo, I ain't even trying to get too TMI. When you fucking a nigga sucking his dick, real rap, is your voice that fucking deep, or at least you got like the we're fucking voice?
Why, you want me to make a little bit of noise?
No,
Like
I'm just saying. If I heard Pop Smoke talking from heaven while I'm stroking, I'm soft. Real rap.
But you have to lose some weight until you can see your dick, nigga.
Woo! She just bodied Akademiks. She just buried this nigga. She said he has to lose some weight so that he could see his own dick. Lose some weight so that you can see your own dick. She just bodied Akademiks. Bodied him. I mean, there's no coming back from that. And I'm glad that, you know, it wasn't lost in translation, where she was able to go back and forth and defend herself. But she just bodied him with that one. That was the nail in the coffin. And Akademiks gets extremely triggered by her sentiment because she's a bad bitch. She's a bad bitch. No, there's no ifs, ands, or but about it. She's a bad bitch. You can't get around it.
She got that.
Oh, shit. So.
Tesla says, not really, bro. Those are 4th grade jokes. They're old, but yeah, of course, everyone is going to hype her joke up. She's a woman. I mean, that's the joke that I would have went to too. It's like, bro, you're fat. You have, I mean, it's different when you're actually an in-shape guy critiquing the woman, but like when you're fat and you look the way that he does and you're not confident and take it, like, I'll literally take my clothes off. I mean, I'm doing this stream shirtless and I won't have no like issue. Like, I won't be embarrassed or anything like that. Like, I can stand on my own too. Like, I'm not a nigga who's gonna go to the pool and wear a t-shirt. Niggas be going to the pool wearing 3 extra large black t-shirts so you can't see their nipples coming out of their shirt. Like, I'm gonna go shirtless at the pool. So like, when you're a guy and you can't go shirtless at the pool, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to be a fat man. It's also embarrassing to be a fat woman, but they cope with body positivity so they can live in their embarrassment and still like artificially feel good about themselves. But like, as a man, being fat is absolutely embarrassing, man. I don't know. I don't know how many men have come to me wanting to lose weight, guys who are 100, 200 pounds overweight, wanting to lose weight. And after we get them on that Reclaim Your Throne D1 fitness program, they're ready to go. They're ready to rock and roll. And they think that I saved their lives. And you know what I tell them? I said, no, you saved your own life. You saved your own life. Tesla says, so what about the linemen? Well, linemen are a little different because they usually linemen are 6'3" and up. And they have a combination of fat and muscle. So it's a little more different because those guys are fucking cock strong. Akademiks looks like he probably can't even lift 135 pounds. Like, he can't even bench 135. So there's a difference between being like masculinely fat like linemen are and femininely fat like Akademiks is. Femininely fat is you don't lift, but you're still fat. Masculinely fat is like you're just like cock strong, stocked up, like very stocky, not really cut, not really toned, but you're strong as a fucking ox. And that's what linemen are. So I wouldn't equate those two because linemen need their weight to be good at their job. Cyrus Cherry says, Dude, could you help out with a truck driver? I'm like 170, just really want a tight core. Yeah. Nah, for sure. I honestly used to do Uber, and I would like work out in the morning before going to drive for Uber. So I definitely understand my guys who are out on the road and they feel like they don't have enough time and all they have to eat is junk food and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, bro, it's not true. You don't have to stop at McDonald's. You don't have to stop at Wendy's. You don't have to stop at Burger King. You can go to Kroger, stop at Kroger real quick, get some assorted fruit and maybe some baby spinach, a cap of ranch, and then boom, top it off. You got a quick salad right there that'll last you the whole day.
So
Tesla says, yeah, I know, bro, but it's not healthy when linemen are 6'3" and 300 pounds. Hell yeah, they be strong, but their coaches don't care about them. They care about the money they bring in. Even former NFL athletes have said that. Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, like, shit, I mean, it's an even trade-off, because most of the time when those linemen stop playing, they slim down real quick because they know how to work hard. So it's not that they're lazy. They know how to work hard as shit. And when they leave the league, a lot of times they do slim down. Especially when I look back at my graduating class, all those guys who were linemen, they're like fucking like thin, jacked guys now because they're used to working hard. But the problem was they were eating a lot. They were taking in so many calories to gain weight. But those linemen, trust me, like when they get done playing, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them don't have an issue dropping the weight.
You're saying, wait. So you're saying that if I lose some weight and I become your broke ass, bitch ass boyfriend, right?
And I'm not going to lie, conventionally, as far as conventional attractiveness, her boyfriend is conventionally more attractive than Akademiks.
Nope. And I start fucking with a masculine bitch like you with fake titties.
So now he's calling her a bitch, getting disrespectful. I get it because she came at him, so all is fair in love and war. But he's calling her out right now. I don't really have a problem with his response at this moment.
Right? With a fucking tattoo on your face.
Yeah, the face tattoo is fucking crazy.
Masculine as shit.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that she's masculine, though. She just has a deep voice. I'm pretty sure she's real feminine when it comes to her man. Like we said, that conditional femininity. But I don't really see a masculine vibe out of her. She just has a deep voice. But Ak is definitely coping with his money, like Oscar Caballero says. Alphazo, shout out Alphazo. He's in the building. He says linemen can easily lose weight after being done playing. A lot of them lineman transformations are unbelievable. Exactly. Cash God says Ak got every right to say what he's gonna say. Yeah, he should be in shape though as a man. Facts. And yeah, I didn't have a problem with him at this point. The problem I have was when he brought the girl with the afro in, and she didn't really say anything to him like that, but he brought her in because you couldn't really argue with the bad bitch. There really wasn't much you could do. She was married. Even though she's leading her relationship, the only person you could really go at is her man. But then when you bring another man into it, you might have to see that man. So like, imagine if her boyfriend was waiting downstairs. That wouldn't have been a good situation for Akademiks. I don't give a fuck how much money he has, because that dude looks like he would have crushed him. Cash God says Ak got. Oh yeah, I already read that. Last Dejot says it's kind of cringy that Ak always brings up money when he's in a roast session. Yeah, that is cringe. I think it's lame too to do that. So that's definitely a valid critique. Alphazo says Ak be wrong when he come at throats like that. It's not his show, and there are other guests there. Yep. Electromagnetis says Tai Chi will get you together, but if I train you, it's a consultation. What? Well, I don't know what you're talking about, bruh. But we ain't promoting other trainers on this page. Cash God says he reminds me of Ice Cube. Who? Akademiks? Alphazo says this is why you don't use money to win arguments. Exactly.
How are you gonna be sounding?
How I'm gonna be sounding? Yeah,
That's
what
the
the
point.
fuck? Or it's different, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's
Hey, she's good with the little slick remark. She said, "Bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's the problem?" I mean, there's not really much you can say about her. The tattoos are the main thing that you can critique. Obviously, the botched body. You could maybe say she's insecure and she got a big ass and fake titties because she's insecure, but then she could come back and say, oh, well, I got it to make more money in the industry that I'm in. Then you could go back and forth and call her a whore and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, it's just like at this point, the conversation is going into diminishing returns. Cash God says, we got these dudes who come in here saying the most random shit. Electromagnetic dude, exactly. AlphaZo says it made him sound lame and as if he didn't have the money, he wouldn't be able to pull baddies. Exactly. Electromagnetic says read, but you're talking about I, and I'm not promoting another trainer on my channel, so I'm not going to read some shit where you're talking about, oh, I can train you this way, and I can, like, no, bruh. Cash God says, if I was Ak, I'd go home and hit the gym. Exactly. Ak should have done 10,000 push-ups at the end of the night. AlphaZo says, Ak is worse than Ice Cube. LOL, he has no filter. Cash God says, Ak has so many options he could potentially have if he got in shape. Yeah, that's true.
the problem?
Bitches love rich niggas like me.
Rich?
I bet your boyfriend ain't
And
rich like
what's
me.
the matter?
I bet your boyfriend ain't rich like me.
But he can fuck me better than you would. So,
but I bet you live in a fucking.
And that one got him. He said, I bet your boyfriend ain't rich like me, which is a lame comeback. And then she said, and he can fuck me better than you would. That was a dagger. That was a dagger in Akademiks' heart, because we know that Akademiks, most likely you're an overweight alcoholic. You're suffering from ED. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no way that you're going to convince me that he's not suffering from erectile dysfunction. There's just no way. You're overweight. You're an alcoholic. Your dick's not going to be able to get hard, buddy, after a while. I'm saying this with love. I'm saying this because I don't want you to have carotid arteries. I'm saying this because I don't want you to have high blood pressure, hypertension. Okay? This is an issue. This is an issue. And understand that I don't give a fuck how much money you have. If you're not fucking the shit out of your woman, if your dick doesn't make her come, she's always going to be looking at the next man. If you can't fuck the dog shit out of your woman, this is why these sexy, powerful OnlyFans models get bum-ass niggas who can fuck them good, because that is what really matters to the woman. A man who's going to stay loyal and fuck the shit out of her. Ultimately, obviously, she wants the money. Obviously, she belongs to the streets. Obviously, another nigga could steal her from her current man if he had, the trifecta, looks, money, and status combined. But it just looks like her man just has the looks and maybe a little status, but not more status than her. I'm going to tell you guys right now, she's definitely able to get took, for sure. 100% she's able to get took. Okay, your girl will get slayed. Your girl will get slayed. Hey, your hoe will get slayed. She's definitely, she's definitely at risk of being slayed. Lat de jour says he would not be able to pull baddies without money. Facts. Cash God says, like Lat said, it's getting lame when he keeps resorting to money. Facts. Electromagneticist says, y'all niggas need a gym, but whatever. Y'all niggas, I don't think you know who I am, bro. I'm Reclaim Your Throne. I'm literally the king of this gym shit. So I don't know who you talking about. Y'all niggas. The niggas in my chat are swole, and I guarantee I'm swoller than you, bro. AlphaZo says she triggered him. She was cool and kept it real. I don't know why he had so much heat for her. Yep. Cash God said he'll end up with cirrhosis if he's not careful. Exactly. Cyrus Cherry says that's true. He can flex the money all he wants, but that alcohol is his true salvation. Yeah. Wealth is nothing without health. It's health and wealth. And that is what breeds a good life. But having wealth and no health is not worth it.
I bet your boyfriend ever like me.
But he can fuck me better than you would.
He can fuck me better than you would. That hurts. That hurts. Going directly at the man's genitalia and his stroke game.
So, but I bet you live in a fucking Section 8 housing, and I live in a.
She don't live in Section 8. That woman makes 6 figures a month with that OnlyFans profile. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We went to her OnlyFans. She's making she's making 6 figures for sure. Okay, she's making 6 figures for sure. A month. Okay. A month. All right. That's the reality of the situation. She's getting to a bag. Okay. She is getting to a real bag. Let me see. Let me go back to her. I'm not going to lie, though. Like, even looking, I don't know. Her husband, Slick, he does kind of seem a little sus. A little sus. I'm not going to lie. Some of the pictures that he took were a little sus. But she's definitely making... if not 6 figures, she's making 5 figures a month. She's not a broke bitch. Okay. She's definitely not a broke bitch. Let's go. I'm gonna go to her Twitter first because like Twitter is like, you know, you could probably actually end up seeing her naked on Twitter. Better than you can see on OnlyFans. So it looks like she's doing like this foam party shit. So she got a video of her husband massaging her. Obviously, her butt looks fake as shit, but I'm gonna show you guys. She working with some shit for show. She working with some shit for show. Let's see. Let's break this shit down. So y'all see that ass? I mean, you're not finna say, oh, you ain't trying to. Like, you wouldn't fuck. Like, come on. The doctor did wonders. I'm not gonna lie. He said, I was offering an option, but you dark-skinned niggas got a complex. No, you were trying to promote yourself on my stream, which I'm not gonna have. There's no complex here. And bro, you look dark-skinned too. So let's see. This is something that she would wear outside, which is a lot. She's doing a lot. Okay. Wow. And you can see the sweat down her butt crack. This is Twitter, y'all. So let's see. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any more pictures, or maybe we could find some more information. I think we actually might have a picture of before she got a BBL. Hopefully we can find something like that. I'm looking. But in the meantime, I mean, she's definitely shaking ass. Okay, she's definitely butt naked on the Twitter. But yeah, she took shots at Akademiks, obviously hurt his feelings. Let's keep going. I just had to sneeze. I gotta get some fucking tissue real quick.
Fucking mansion with
you still unhappy. If you wasn't unhappy, you wasn't being aggressive in your room.
I'm gonna get a bit of my turn my shit up. I love this.
You unhappy, baby. Like you got to stop like be acting like weird. You're just unhappy.
No,
it's not my problem if you unhappy. Like I'm very happy with my life.
What do you think will happen?
Because you do that, like it was being weird.
No. I'm asking you a question. You sound like hold on. Relax, Shirley. Your man ain't here. And he couldn't afford to get in this building, okay? Let me tell you this. I'm asking you, who's it?
Yeah, see, her man may not be able to afford to get in the building. That's real. Now, she could afford to be in the building, but her man most likely could not afford to get in the building. Let's see. Let's read some more chats. Lat de Jour says, facts reclaim. Fat dudes don't got a stroke game like that. Really dogging out a bitch takes endurance, dog. Yeah, for real. It really does. Cyrus Cherry says men with money cannot tolerate a financially independent woman. I wouldn't say they can't tolerate her. Like, she doesn't seem like she's a high maintenance woman as far as like dealing with her personality. But financially, yeah, she's high maintenance. Shout out to Donald Really Having. He says, LOL, bruh. Cash God says, bro's literally darker than you. Exactly. That nigga talking about some, oh, you dark-skinned niggas got a complex, bro. You're if we're not the same complexion, then I'm colorblind. Cash God says, should we say that he hates himself? Exactly. AlphaZo says, dudes be cap. All of y'all would hit act. She must have curved act or something. Yeah, I'll fuck the shit out of that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, there ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. You can't be mad. You can't be mad at the bitch body. She got it manufactured. This is what she working with. I mean, she's sitting on something. You can't say she ain't sitting on something. Like, you know, you gotta respect the body. You gotta respect the body. Now, I'm not big on fake titties. I'm really not big on fake titties. But it looks like she got the surgery. So the first picture that she posted post-op was December 27, 2020. And then she deleted all of her pictures and videos before then. So obviously she did not look like this before, but it is what it is. She definitely triggered Akademiks. Electromagneticist says, why you so pressed on me, bro? Like you can't read? What are you talking about, dog? Like I said, I'm dropping the StreamYard link. Nigga, if you want to talk shit, come on the StreamYard link, show your face, and we can talk on the stream. But you know, you chat warriors, bro. Y'all need to start saying something of substance.
You couldn't afford to get in this building, okay? Let me tell you this. I'm asking you, who said disrespectful?
It's mad disrespectful.
So the light-skinned girl, she said it was disrespectful, which she disrespected him. They were going back and forth. So I mean, she should have chosen her battles for sure. Look at Sneeko face. That nigga like, ooh shit. But she should have picked her battles for sure. But she was trying to stand up for another woman, and she ended up getting her ass embarrassed. Let's watch.
Come on, you're
Shut the fuck up. Stop.
Whoa.
Stop. Yo, my nigga done fuck you, nigga, like in the get the fuck on out.
Actually, you should know.
He said, my nigga fucked you. So they were saying this guy named Silky, a Twitch streamer, Silky streamer. Let me see. Let me look it up. So we'll show you the guys. Silky. Okay, so Silky from Twitch. We'll show you the guys who fucked her, or the guy who fucked her. And guys, we are live on Twitch. So make sure you go check my Twitch out at Reclaim Your Twitch. Right here. Let's see. Do we have anybody in the chat room? I think we got one viewer on Twitch. I don't know how my Twitch ain't doing numbers because I stream on Twitch all the time. But as you can see, here's the Twitch stream. So we're live on Twitch. It's a perpetual stream loop. As you can look, the perpetual stream loop is pretty funny. I love seeing that. But anyways, we're live on Twitch, guys. Check me out on Twitch as well. Fuck with me. Whatever you got to do, support the channel. Let's see. Money Wade said Ack is being disrespectful. Yeah, no, I agree, but it was kind of like a back and forth tit for tat thing. You see, Mike Rashid is a little amused right now, but let's keep watching.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
Just lame niggas.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
You're not, nigga.
Yeah, and I do think that it was he put the business out there, exposed the bitch. So let's see if we can find Silky. So his name is Silky Durag. He's a streamer. He has 152,000 followers on Instagram. So he's lit. He's lit for sure. He's lit for sure. So this is the nigga who fucked her. And apparently he said that she had a very loose vagina. He said she was very loose. Okay. He said she was loosey goosey with the pussy. All right. So this is bruh, obviously rocking chains, the Dior shoes, got the Mercedes Benz. So, you know, he's doing numbers. He got, what is that? He got a watch on. I can't tell, but it's an iced out watch. So Buddy is having it. This is the power of money. This is the power of clout. He was able to smash this girl strictly based off of his clout, solely based off of his clout. I will say, though, it was entertaining. I have no problem with the entertainment value, but, you know, I do think that Akademiks is for sure going through red vitamin rage. Okay, no doubt about it.
Let somebody say something. I'm talking facts, nigga.
Happy, nigga. You want happy?
Nigga, my boy fucked you the Airbnb that I rented, nigga.
That nigga fucked her in the Airbnb. Now, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Oh, shit. New Rory and Maul just replied to my my post when I said he was a simp. He said, come to our show November 13th and argue with Rory's female agenda. DM us on IG. Oh, yeah, I would love to. So Rory and Maul just got in my comment section and he said to come to their show on November 13th. Oh, I would love to come. I would love to come. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. I mean, I actually support the podcast even when they were at Joe Budden. I don't have any specific gripe, but I do think that Rory is blue pill. I really do. And it's not the fact that he answered the question that, oh, yeah, I would allow my girl to have male friends. It's just the way that he answered the question was very blue vitamin. So let me mark that on my schedule. I'm going to reply to his comment. Will do. I'll DM you on IG. So yeah, I'll DM them. If they get me tickets, if they pay for the tickets, I'll show up to the show. I'll show up to the live event. Let's see, November 13th is, when is that? I have no problem confronting. I mean, I already sent my album to Maul years ago because like I was doing like freestyles on Instagram, and then Damian Lillard had commented on my freestyle and said it was ill, and then he like sent it to, he tagged Maul in the shit because like Maul is like a big Mobb Deep fan, and I was doing like freestyles to Mobb Deep songs and shit like that. So you know, I'm definitely familiar with Maul. He probably don't remember me though. But let's see. November 13th is a Sunday. So yeah, I can do that. I can do that for sure. Lat DeJour says she definitely let Axe Bro smash. Oh yeah. Lat DeJour also says still exposing the girl is a bad move. Nothing turns shorties off like being a chatty patty. Yeah, you don't want to expose a girl because you want to be able to fuck in anonymity. Like this, how you get fucked up, because then you start exposing bitches. Now they start exposing you. It's the same situation. Cyrus Cherry says, yeah, but what the fuck these dudes doing to make this kind of money? They're streaming. They're just streaming, and whatever message or whatever content they're putting out fits the agenda. So that's why they're making so much money on these streaming platforms, because they're not really going against the grain. No one says loosey goosey with the pussy. I'm a copyright that. Electromagneticist says, I do kung fu over here, kill 6 days a week and rest on the Sabbath. I mean, shout out to you, bro. Alpha Zo says it's so easy to make money in 2022. I'm not with the clout chasing, but all you have to do is utilize the internet, clout chase, and use IG to peacock. Facts. Alpha Zo says, I hate when girls look cute or sexy, but box be trash. I have that happen a bunch of times. SMH. Yes, never expose chicks. Yeah, don't do it. It's never worth it.
That I pay, nigga. I pay the whole money. Don't come over here talking that shit. All that cap you been doing on all motherfucking Fresh and Fit. Big App is here now.
Oh, yeah.
My nigga fucked the shit up. Yo, the nigga gave you a fucking roach, bitch, and he fucked the shit out of you.
He gave her a roach and fucked the shit out of her. I'm dead.
And say somebody. Say somebody. Oh. That's why you off camera. Facts. That's why you're on camera. Get on camera. We can talk about it. Get on camera. We talk about it. I'll FaceTime my nigga right now. So we can FaceTime. Y'all nigga said you had the loosest pussy he fucked in 10 years, nigga.
Damn.
Get on camera and talk about it. What's up? We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Is she coming back? I don't think so. Where my phone at?
All right, Fresh. That's not Fresh.
Exactly.
Okay, so
hold on. We not done.
Yeah, see, Fresh should have ended the show, but Akademiks keeps going off, and Fresh is loving it because he's really making himself look bad.
This nigga ain't We not done. We not done. Stinko, you saw you on the show? Learn from Big Act.
Yeah, I could see your pubes.
Yeah, don't learn from Big Act. And then Sneeko makes a remark about Shorty's pube hairs, which, what are you doing, ma'am? You're BB'd up and you don't have a baby dolphin. You didn't get no laser hair removal, no wax. I mean, honey, do something about that now. You gotta be that baby dolphin if you're gonna be BBL'd up now.
Stinko, you saw you on the show? Learn from Big Act.
Yeah, I could see your pubes through your panties right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like the light showing.
Now Mike Rashid is completely annoyed. He's like, man, these niggas lame as shit.
I don't know how you fit on a plane with that BBL and your boobs are bumping into the mic, but I legitimately know that, like, not even trying to rip you. Like, I could see your whole bush through your pants.
Yo, Stinko, no disrespect.
I can't. Like, right now.
So you heard Mike Rashid. He was like, man, what's up with this disrespect? What the hell is going on right now? What is niggas doing right now?
Like right now, I can see.
Real shit. What the fuck's going on right now?
Okay.
we're gonna end this show.
It's something weird, bro.
I'm just saying, like, it's very visible. It's like in front of my face.
Stop it. Yo, we don't take no disrespect lightly here, period. That shorty got up on her. Matter of fact, the moment she saw my face, she was trying to get off camera.
Yeah.
Facts. Look it up. Nigga, you know why? She been doing the fucking case. Stinko mentioned it. Bitch.
Yeah, niggas said Ak would never talk to a dude like that. Yeah, see, Soulja Boy bossed up on his ass. He stood up to him and I mean, let's keep it a buck. I mean, Soulja Boy is nothing close to the epitome of what masculinity is. I mean, in a hand-to-hand fight, come on, like Soulja Boy's getting his ass kicked. But yeah, he shot somebody, and that's his call to fame. Like, you know, most black men think it takes so much strength and it takes so much courage to shoot somebody when it's like as simple as pulling a trigger. It literally takes no type of physical. It's not physically taxing to pull a trigger 30 times. Alphazo says he sends a $4.99 super trap. He says, homie fucked her off a roach, but dudes out here paying bills, buying cars, dating them, taking them on 5-star dates. SMH. That's what I hate. What I hate about dating. Exactly. I'll me personally, besides my girl, I'll never take a woman on a date again, ever. Just because it's never worth it. You know, going on a date and then not getting some pussy, it hits different. and it's not that I have to smash on that same day, but like if I go on a date with you and then you text me later and say, oh, we can be friends, I don't want anything sexually. Yeah, fuck out of here. I'm off that. I'm off that. Like, and that happens way too often with many guys, not just me, but I mean, it happened to me. It happened to me like a while ago. And then I was like, okay, I'm done doing the dates. I have to fuck first and then I'll take you on a date. Cause I'm not like, you're using you, like they're literally using you. That's really what it is. Like, fuck all that date shit. And I don't advise any man to take these women on a date if y'all aren't involved relationally. Cyrus Cherry says, this is the toxic side of the red vitamin. I feel the women get too disrespected. Yeah. Now I agree. I agree. Akademiks is going through red vitamin rage, especially when she commented on his big fat old belly and not being able to see his dick. That really triggered him because like when you're in the shower and he's rubbing that soap on his body and then he's looking down and he can't see his dick. Like he literally can't see his dick. Like, and then somebody makes a comment about that. I mean, let's keep it a buck. I mean, I'm a fitness guy. I look in the mirror. I analyze my body. Like, I'm like, damn, you know, my lower obliques aren't looking that good today. You know, I need to get more swole, or damn, you know, my traps, you know, I need to start doing some shoulder press, or, you know, my chest isn't really filled out the way that I want it to fill out. So I need to hit some more bench and some isolation dumbbell benches. Or, you know, maybe, you know, my quads aren't looking the way that I want them to look. I want them to pop more. So I needed to be doing more leg press or more front squats. Whatever it is, whatever it is, you know, we're very critical of our own bodies, but I couldn't imagine being in Akademiks' body. Like on some Freaky Friday shit, like switching bodies with him would be very depressing because like I love my body, you know what I'm saying? Like I love being in my own skin. I love like when I'm running and then I feel the wind in my hair and I you know, I'm outside with my shirt off and then it's just like, I don't know, it's like some type of euphoria. Like I love exercising. I love straining my gut. I love like pushing myself physically to my maximum abilities. And then just like being that fat would really, it would really inspire me to lose that weight very quickly.
Silky was all your fucking guts. That's fact. You won't get back on here and talk about it. Because I'll expose that shit. Don't come on here talking all that bullshit. Y'all can lie to Myron. This big act in the building, nigga. Anybody else?
He definitely went on an ego trip because he couldn't do anything to the Brazilian botch body woman. So he had to pick on a lesser capable woman who couldn't really defend herself with the jokes. Like she should have came back with a joke, but she didn't. She could have. I mean, she had beautiful natural hair. She didn't have no weave in. She had a beautiful fro. I like the fro. She could have kept growing it so that it drops, but I thought she had a beautiful afro.
Something to say. Hold on. Anybody got something to say? Yo, cut that bitch, Mike. Anybody got something to say?
Now that shit was funny. I can't lie.
Shorty.
That's bullshit.
Shorty. Realize where you at. Realize where you at. Nigga,
I never heard about you. I'm sorry.
Bitch, we never heard about you.
Yeah.
You a masculine looking bitch with a face tat, nigga, and some fake titties, my nigga. We think you're a nigga.
She has a deep voice. She's not masculine. I think she's very feminine. If she was masculine, she would have been popping out. What the fuck you say? Like I think she's a very feminine woman with a feminine disposition. The face tat is a huge red flag. But you know, I don't have a problem with her in particular. Obviously, she's an OnlyFans thought. But like I said, I don't really have a problem with the OnlyFans thoughts as long as they stand on it. Money Wade said, notice how Ak is mad and she just chilling. Yeah, she's definitely cool, calm, and collective because she knows she's a bad bitch. She doesn't have to really go back and forth.
They keep it real with you.
And she's married. So like there's not much you can really say about her. Whatever you can say, whatever about her career, but she is married. So she has that man to validate her and give her that emotional validation that she needs. So she's not even, I mean, obviously she's fueled by the social media validation for sure, but she's not really fueled in that way where she's trying to compensate for something. She's put up, well, she put herself up, honestly. Her man didn't put her up, but you know, she's getting fucked good. She's got a man that she finds highly attractive. And really, that's really all a woman needs to be happy. So, you know, there's not really much you could say about her besides like the body job.
No, on some real shit. What's going on right now? What is niggas doing right now?
Yeah. Shout out to Mike Rashid. He definitely pointed out the lunacy that was going on.
Yeah. What's the point of this shit?
Why is that LGBT community to cancel this nigga? Why is the LGBT community to cancel
Y'all
him like
niggas off the chain right now. This shit is
What's up?
The LGBTQ community will only jump in if you admit you a nigga.
That's when Mike Rashid had to walk off.
Are you a nigga or are you a girl? If you a nigga, then
He said his shit corny. And then like Fresh and Fit did their own stream. Look, and Sneako's I like Sneako, but Sneako's such a follower. Look, he's seeing Mike Rashid's vibe, and he's like, you know, he looks up to Mike Rashid, which I understand. Mike Rashid is probably like a father figure to him. But Sneako's such a follower. Like when Mike Rashid took his headphones off, he took his off too. Notice that. See, y'all, I be reading in between the lines. I be reading the body language. And then Fresh and Fit had a live stream after this, the day after, explaining why Mike Rashid left. Oh, he was hungry. No, he thought that shit was corny. And I'm not saying he doesn't like Akademiks, but he definitely thinks Akademiks is corny for sure. But watch Sneako like follow Mike Rashid's lead, even though he was kind of like involved in the back and forth banter that led up to Akademiks' chaotic behavior on the podcast.
What's up?
LGBTQ community will only jump in if you admit you a nigga.
Watch Nico.
Are you a nigga or are you a girl? If you a nigga, they'll hop in.
Shit. They will hop in.
Look, he took his headphones off. Sneeko's such a follower, but I like him though. I like the kid. I really do. You know, I think personally that he probably needs to find a new girl, but you know, that's my personal opinion. I'm sure he loves her.
Because you're talking about them. You're talking about trans women.
He wants to go follow Mike Rashid so bad.
I think you a nigga. I say nothing wrong with it. I just say I think you a nigga.
All right, first
you're talking about transgender women.
Get the fuck out of here. It's a fun show. Don't ever mention your fucking bum-ass boyfriend.
Okay. So let's see. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. AlphaZo says, yeah, Mike was not feeling the vibe. That may have been his last time on Fresh and Fit. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree. Let's see. All right, our next video that we have is the video of Akademiks post show. This is him after the show. Okay. AlphaZo says, my only issue is that he did that on a show that wasn't his. Yeah. Cyrus Cherry said, I low-key like Sneeko too. I just hope he finds his footing and don't lose everything people celebrating his ban. Yeah. I think it's pretty much done for Sneeko on YouTube, honestly. Because these platforms are really good at banning you and then making your following forget about you. But here's a video of Akademiks after the podcast, and you could tell he was I honestly think he was embarrassed. I think he was embarrassed by his peers. I think that he felt embarrassed that Mike Rashid walked off the podcast because of his behavior. I think that he was overcompensating because he was in a room full of like hyper masculine men. And you know, that is what it is. It's a difference between being yourself and then trying to be the center of attention, trying to be the loudest man in the room, which we all know that saying about the loudest man in the room. Lat de Jour says, this is a bad look for Fresh and Fit, reinforces the stereotypes that they bash women. And the thing is, bro, I don't really see women bash men, men bash women. I don't see any gender in quote unquote bashing, but I do get your point. I do get your point, Lat de Jour, but like nobody's off limits for these jokes. So whether I'm making fun of a woman or whether I'm making fun of a man, I don't see the issue. I just think that the biggest thing is Akademiks made a fool of himself. Okay. So let's see. All right, let's get it. So he pushed his girl to the wall. So he said, ain't no nigga around here got more money than me, which I don't know. Brandon Carter, Mike Rashid, I don't know what they bag looking like, but you know, when I looked at DJ Akademiks network, it said 3 million. He's 31. Oh, never mind. Okay, so they're saying 10 million. They're saying 10 million. Okay, so he might got everybody. But at the end of the day, that really doesn't, I mean, obviously it does matter. Like, I mean, who wouldn't want to have $10 million, right? But like, it doesn't matter when it comes to your manhood. It doesn't matter when it comes to your ability to handle a woman. He did push her, for sure. Watch. And apparently he was breaking up a fight. He said, respect the game, nigga. And he's like yelling in her face. And I think another bitch said, period. So she's reaching for the bag. He says, stop this shit. I paid for this shit. He said, I'm that nigga. Black people, we got to stop embarrassing ourselves in general, but especially in front of these white folks. Y'all making us look bad. So he keeps pushing her. Man, bro is down bad. This is not good. The screaming, the yelling, the pushing the woman toward the wall. It's definitely giving domestic violence vibes for sure. I'm not saying that he's a woman beater. He puts his hands on women. But what I am saying is this is not a good look, bruh. So she takes his hat off and throws it. That was very disrespectful. You see Fresh, he laughing. That was very disrespectful. But there's no, I really don't see any context that I would ever be yelling at my girl unless she did some really nut shit. All right, so that was that. And then there was another part where he actually was breaking up the fight. I just want to show some of that part as well. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is an even better angle. This is an even better angle. So let's watch. Run it back. So the video starts with him pushing. I think this woman right here is Smiley. She's a woman who frequently shows up on the podcast. She runs a something called Smiley's Angels. I guess she gets girls bookings at clubs and shows and whatnot. And maybe music videos, but she basically has access to a lot of women. And Akademiks is holding the Louis Vuitton purse and pushing his girlfriend. Ain't no nigga over here got more money than me, is what he said. Respect the game. And then Smiley said, period, or whoever. This appears to be Smiley, but I don't know who it is. So we'll just say the redhead bitch. So she's antagonized. She's instigating. So it does look like he's trying to keep them separate to a certain degree. But this is not how you behave in public. Y'all got to stop embarrassing black people. He said, I'm the fucking prize. Like, goofy. You sound goofy, bro. If you were the fucking prize, then you would have just walked away. That's what the prize does. You don't need her, so you walk away if she's acting up. Now watch how she reacts. She gets violent and puts hands on him. He pushed her, which honestly, I'm not even mad at the pushing. I'm more concerned with the yelling. The pushing was to keep her outside of the proximity of Smiley, I guess this is. But watch how she reacts to him. No woman who respects her man is going to do this. Boom. So they fighting. So Smiley like, yo, get her. She got her friend who jumped in. Woo! So as you can see, they got to fighting. Very interesting. Now let's get to where Fresh got his lick back. Let's get to where Fresh got his lick back. Fresh got his lick back from when Akademiks tried to embarrass him about the Miranda situation. And he basically was saying that Fresh was unauthentic with his pimping. and that he was a simp for paying for certain things for Miranda, and she was a sugar baby and whatnot. And we talked about that on our channel as well, where he did actually send her some Venmos for, I think, her electricity bill and some other miscellaneous items. But I don't really have a problem with that, honestly. Like, I mean, I have initially I was like against like paying for the pussy thing, even though I have never paid for pussy and I don't plan on doing it. But I understand the mentality, and I understand like the expediency of paying for pussy. So like, I'm not gonna knock the hustle necessarily, and I don't think that he was paying for pussy. I'm sure that she probably wanted him she wanted to be around him, obviously, because of the clout and all that kind of shit and whatnot, and the money. But I don't see an issue with him like sending her money for her like electricity bill and whatnot. With women, you're gonna end up paying either fucking way. So let's keep watching.
This person, nigga, I got to Miami Tuesday night. Who the first person I hit, nigga, who was in Go Rush? You, nigga. If that was a narrative I'm spreading, I'm not kicking it with you, bro. Like, come on, nigga. Like, why would I say?
Okay, so I think he let's go back.
Make content, but if you're a girlfriend, I'm not saying.
I'm just gonna fast forward to when Fresh is on the phone.
I hate when niggas trick on women. You don't need to act like you know player who life, bro. Don't tell me how both had their dogs.
Facts, bro.
I never in no. If you even hear me talk about you, that Miranda shit was a speed bump, my nigga. That whole shit was just funny off of
that Miranda shit wasn't no speed bump. It looked like he was trying to bring down Fresh and Fit. It looked like he was calling Fresh's authenticity into he was calling Fresh's authenticity out. So, you know, I definitely think that like I said, I think there's a little jealousy within their friendship, mainly from Akademiks' side, because he's probably looking at Fresh like, in, you know, obviously people make jokes that Fresh is ugly and all this kind of stuff, and he's not conventionally attractive, according to the Eurocentric standard of the beauty and whatnot. But I think he's looking at Fresh like, why is Fresh getting so many bitches and so many beautiful girls, and they genuinely like him? And the reason why is because Fresh is genuinely a nice guy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being a genuinely nice guy. You just have to be able to walk away, which he has shown that he's able to do. So I don't really see a problem with the way that Fresh deals with girls. As a matter of fact, I think the way that he deals with women is more productive and more efficient than the way Myron does it. You know, so I really don't have any problem with Fresh, the way he deals with girls. You know, some things he does, you know, I wouldn't repeat. But all in all, I think that he's doing pretty well. And Fresh is the type of guy who's not going to burn a bridge with a bitch that he fucks. Whereas Myron, he doesn't really care. He doesn't care if the bridge is burned. I'm that same way. I'm not going to burn a bridge with a bitch that I fuck. Meaning any bitch that I ever fuck, like, any bitch that I've ever fucked, like, I could go back to, we could have a conversation. I could probably fuck again. No one says, if he's in public like that, I can only imagine what he's like in private. Facts. Alpha Zoe says, oh, Fresh definitely getting his revenge. Yep. Alpha Zoe says from the Miranda situation. He also says girls do put hands on men a lot. I've had a lot of girls try to beat me up in high school, mostly high school and college. He says Smiley build like an offensive guard lineman. Facts. Alpha Zoe says why Fresh ain't just talk to him about that. I think there was a period where they didn't talk at all, like 2 months or something, according to this stream. Distant Light says dating is paying for pussy in a more abstract way. Absolutely, I 100% agree. Alpha Zoe says, yo, there's rumors that Act Girl is a sugar baby who was selling pussy in West Virginia. I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, he fucked Selena Powell, which I would never stick my dick in that bitch. Cash God says, I'll never support pay for play. That's something I'll stand on unless you're at the top 1% where your time is so scarce, it's not even funny. I mean, the top 1% is like, what, $300,000 a year? So, I mean, would you pay for pussy if you're making $250,000? Alpha Zoe says he did target Fresh and make the RP community question Fresh. You did make a video about first about Act being a mole. Yep, I did.
But she loves me for me shit. Bro, nobody who's in Miami or even watches your vlogs think that you're just only with one girl. If anything, nigga, you doing your thing. you're letting your comment section dictate how you need to show out. And you've probably been showing out like, oh, okay, I got to show out to make them feel this way. Fuck them niggas.
Nah, Ak is projecting. I think Ak is more in tune with the comment section and you know, I think his behavior is contingent on what his comments say. I don't think Fresh. I mean, Fresh reads comments all day, and if Fresh took the criticism from the comments, the Discord, the what's it called? What's that shit called? Fuck, the Reddit, which he said that he doesn't really like the Reddit because they keep calling him a simp and stuff like that. If Fresh took the criticism from the Reddit and the Discords and the comment section and applied it to his life, then besides like the lifting weight shit, then you would see it. Okay, you know, obviously they say, oh, Fresh needs to get in the gym, Fresh get in the gym, whatnot. Okay, those are valid criticisms for sure, and there are plenty valid criticisms of both Fresh and Myron on the Reddit, Discord, and whatnot. But ultimately, I think that Fresh is, I would say ultimately he's pretty unbothered by the comment section. I think Ak is more responsive to the comment section than Fresh is. As a matter of fact, I think like some of his best friends came from the comment section. Alpha Zoe says, okay, we already read that. Cyrus Cherry says Myron also said he doesn't care if his girl climax. Men normally take pride in making their girl orgasm. Yeah, I'm gonna make my girl come. I mean, it's not up for discussion. Cash God says no. If you're making 300 grand and assuming you're elite with physicality as well, what's stopping you from attracting a woman with genuine desire? I mean, this is what I'll say is stopping you, bro. A lot of times it's just not worth putting in the effort, dog. It's not worth putting in the effort for like women who literally they have inflated egos. Like I would honestly, like I really would rather just say, yo, you know, if I want to fuck this girl, like I would rather just pay. And that's a genuine, and this is me with a 6-pack and, you know, looking like a rapper with dreads, like a swole rapper. I would rather pay. Because it's just like at this point, it's just not fucking worth it. Like you'll take a girl on 2-3 dates, which is a waste of fucking time. You already racked up $300-$400 on 2 to 3 dates. Especially if the girl is bad, you're not just gonna take her anywhere. Like a lot of guys think that they're dating bad bitches, but they're really not. Like when you're in Atlanta, you actually see bad bitches like 8s, 9s. I'm not gonna say a 10, but you know, you actually see bad bitches. A lot of times it's just not worth it to do all the courting and all that shit and whatnot. So you like it's conflicting because sometimes you're just like, man, I'd rather just say boom, pay and get done with it. And then sometimes you do enjoy the chase, but I think after a while you stop enjoying the chase. Like I'm not really big on just like cold approach. Oh no, like it's fucking goofy to me. Lat de Jour says Ak doesn't have a girl who loves him for him. He can't imagine Fresh getting girls off the strength. Yeah, and Fresh gets girls off his strength because of his personality, because you know, personality is important to the girl, especially if you got money. Like if you're ugly, but you got money and you got good personality, she can stomach that. And then like let Fresh tell it, he has a stroke game. So, you know, he's fucking the shit out the bitch. So that's, like I said, that's really all he needs. Cash God said, I don't know, bro, to each their own, but that there are days I want to bust 3 times a day. That's $1,500 one day for me. No, I'm not saying that you pay every time you have sex, but I'm just saying, like, in general, if I had the choice to, if I like, for me, it's like if I fuck her once, like what that nigga 50 Cent said, if I hit it once and I can hit it twice, or who is that? The Magic Stick? Anyways, he said, if I can hit it once, I can hit it twice. So if I can hit it once, even off the strength of paying, like assuming that she's not just like a full blown prostitute and that's her profession, then I could probably hit it twice. Like if a bitch said, I don't know, okay, I'll put it like this. If she guaranteed that when we went on the date and I paid for the date and broke her off something on the back end that we was fucking, then I wouldn't have a problem with taking her out on a date. But it's just like, it's a lot of times they play too many games. They have text games, they have call games, and they have other niggas for this, other niggas for that. It's really not worth it, especially if you got money. Now, if you don't have money, I wouldn't advise you to spend money. But if you do have money, then it's a shortcut. Cash God said, I spend less on a date than $4,500 to bust for one day. I don't know who the fuck got you spending $4,500 on some pussy. I mean, the going rate for some head is like $50 to $75, bro. I don't know where the hell you got $4,500, and to fuck is $250. So I'm really not getting where you getting these numbers from, bro. Alpha Zo says, most of y'all dating prostitutes and girls who treating y'all like an ATM anyways. Find girls that look decent, who respect you with no bad past, and date them if you really want a relationship. Facts. And that's what I'm doing now. Like my girl, you know, it's genuine attraction, you know, genuine compatibility. But what can I say? But like when we linked up, like it was initial like attraction back off the back. Okay, like there were no games being played, like no crazy games. Like obviously there's a little chase, but there were no like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come through today, and then I can't make it, my dog died. It wasn't no shit like that. And women do that shit all the time, so it's just like I'm not really. Cash God said, for 75 you can get some neck from a crackhead in Cali, bro. Nah. You can literally get neck from a bitch in a strip club, like a bad stripper in Atlanta. You could get some head for 100. You could get some head for 100 for sure in the strip club in Atlanta.
Content, but if I always said,
and that's a bad bitch with a BBL, fake titties, and all that.
If niggas can't accept me for how I am, I'm a little corny, my nigga. If you can't accept it, nigga, fuck you, nigga. That's how it is.
So you heard him. He said he's corny.
You let in the comment section and shit like that, bro. Yo, Fresh, if you really think I was, hold on, Fresh.
First of all, I do whatever I want to do.
No, Fresh, you've seen me with mad girls. You've seen me with mad girls, right? You've seen me with mad girls. And I always usually have a little shorty, right? But you've seen me also, like, nigga, you know how many bitches off your show I don't fuck, nigga? Like, come on, nigga, like, you know what it is. Granted, I always have a little shorty, right? Here's the thing.
Eskimo brother.
Yo.
Nah, nigga.
No, here's the point I'm trying to tell you.
Academics ain't getting badder bitches than Fresh. Seriously.
So Fresh though, I'm like, yo, Fresh, I'm not sitting here.
And the thing about Miranda, even though, you know, she was a glorified sugar baby, she like was natural beauty. Like she was naturally cute, naturally beautiful, basic white bitch. So, I mean, most white men would take a Miranda and wife her. I'm telling you that right now. So, you know, from what I've seen, you know, the baddest girl I've seen Akademiks with was Angelica, and Angelica X, and obviously she spazzed out on him. Let me see if I can find her. But that's literally the baddest bitch I've seen Akademiks with. I mean, that's just me though.
Here and being like, yo, oh, whatever people think that like play this. When I go on y'all show sometimes, bro, they say the worst thing about me. Man, act fat, yo, he ain't getting no business. Bro, you think I'm showing off of them? Nigga, I'm doing my thing, nigga. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. That's the only thing I'm trying to say to you. I never in no way, and if you could point out how I was making it seem like you're only fucking with this girl and you're just simping for this girl like you was some lame, boy.
So I do want to show this article, and this is not good for Akademiks, but his ex-girlfriend Angelica X says she broke up with him because of abuse and deserving better, warns women of him using sexual assault. He's going to initiate any type of sexual activity until after you're drunk, is what she's saying. Now you have to take this with a grain of salt. I'm trying to find her Instagram. She's basically saying that he took advantage of her, but there are stories of her like trashing his crib and all this shit. So I don't really believe that he was just like taking the WAP or anything like that. But let me see. Angelica GGX. Okay. Angelica GGX. Let's see if we can find her Instagram. Okay, so we found her Instagram. She has 149,000 followers. She's a pretty, you know, she's a cute bitch. I wouldn't say that she's like super hot, but she's a cute bitch, you know what I'm saying? So this is her. This is the best looking girl I've seen evidence of him having sex with. Honestly. Like skinny petite, nice body, shapely ass. And that's it, you know. Nice eyes. But yeah, I mean, it's not like she's just like drop dead gorgeous, you know. Okay, let's keep it moving.
I come kicking with you all the time. When I get to Miami, the first person.
Alphazo says one of the main issues with pay for play is that the girls do not respect y'all and laugh behind y'all backs and clown y'all, expose y'all to guys like me and BGZ. Facts. Distant Light says strippers give dome. Yes. Alphazo says 200 like Durkio said. Alphazo says how much the pussy costs? 100 plies. Exactly. Cash God said, and when you pay for play, I guarantee she has another man who's hitting for free. Not you personally, Quarantino, just speaking in general. Nah, for sure. I've never paid for play. But I mean, if I was paying for play, I wouldn't care who else is fucking her, honestly. Alphazo says, I've lost countless girls because I refuse to pay or trick. Super baddies at that. Yeah, same. Me too. Distant Light says, man, I should go to Atlanta strip clubs. Yeah, they fucking in there. Cash Guy said, Act kind of looks like the nigga who would do that stuff, especially after the video you played, right? Alvazo says, be careful about Atlanta clubs. You might run into a Freddie Trans. Yeah, you're right about that. But for sure, you wanna be careful about getting caught up with these chicks. But it's obvious that Akademiks does have a history of burning bridges with certain bitches. Money Wade said, I might have to visit one of these Atlanta clubs after my deployment. Yeah, I just talked to a bottle girl, and she said 65% of the girls, you can pay them to have sex with them after their shift, literally. And that was like a certified bottle girl who works in multiple bars in Atlanta. I just talked to her this weekend, and she was saying that 65% of the girls are pay for play.
Nigga, I got to Miami Tuesday night. Who the first person I hit, nigga, who was in Go Rush? You, nigga. If that was a narrative I'm spreading, I'm not kicking it with you, bro. Like, come on, nigga. Like, why would I say, oh, this nigga's a lame, he's just stuck on this one girl, but he's gonna bring me to the club and have me around all type of girls? No, my nigga. That's what I'm telling you. You're looking at them comments. Cool. Fuck them comments, nigga.
That's for the internet. So we let's keep it behind the scenes. Look, all I'm saying, bros, are like, hey, we good, right? We good?
First, I'm always good with you. Like, I
so,
don't know,
bro.
No.
Bro, let me just say something real quick. Fresh. The problem is this, bro. I fuck with Act, and what you did, bro, it wasn't no friend shit, bro. Like, you don't do that to your friends, bro.
Well, Akademiks said he was Fresh's friend, and then he exposed him with the Miranda shit. Nobody knew about Miranda before Akademiks. So I already said Akademiks was a snake for that shit. I already said he was snake vibes for that shit. Like you can't just say, oh, well, like this reminds me of one of my friendships with my homeboy. Like, this how it went down. And I'm not going to get into full details, but you know, we was running the city. We was fucking all the bitches. And there was this one time, it be tit for tat like this. And this how you know, like niggas is pussy hungry. There's this one time where these two girls had we had linked with them downtown and whatnot, and we was chopping it up, and they were like, okay, let's go back to our crib afterwards. And this is snake shit that my quote unquote friend did. He told me that, hey, we're going to this party at this apartment complex, so just go ahead over there. Meanwhile, he took the two bitches to their house, and then I'm like, yo, I'm at the party, what's up? And he was like, oh, well, they just said they gonna go home. Meanwhile, next morning, he talking about, oh, bro, I had a threesome with them bitches. I fucked both of them, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, nigga, why didn't you say that, what did I say? I was like, nigga, why the fuck you ain't tell me you went over to their crib? Oh, it was late, da-da-da-da. So he was trying to hoard the pussy. So he wanted to fuck both of them instead of like doing the double team shit. And I thought that was some goofy shit. So what happened was he was talking to this other girl, and then, you know, she wanted to come through. She wanted to smoke. She wanted to drink. So she came through my crib. We smoked and drank. I was like, yo, I'm finna hop in the shower. Boom, boom, bap. You want to join me? She was like, nah, I'm not trying to shower, but I'll bathe you. So she started like bathing me down and shit, lathering me. And then like we started fucking. And then like he was mad because he was like, oh, I was working on that one. I was working on that one. And I was like, well, nigga, we was working on them other two. But then, and this happened like back to back. And I was like, well, we was working on them other two and you fucked this one. So yeah, I'm gonna fuck the girl that you was talking to. And it kind of went tit for tat where we was like fucking each other's, it wasn't like they were our girls, but they were girls that maybe we had worked on for a little bit, you know, texting for a week or something like that. And we were going tit for tat like that. So it gets goofy when like niggas start doing shit like that. And the only reason I did him the way that way, because he did me that way. When he took the two bitches and had a threesome, when I easily could have pulled up and fucked one of them, but he wanted a threesome or whatever. So he did that. Well, he didn't even have a threesome. He fucked one. The one went to sleep. Then he went to the other bed with the girl and then fucked her. And I'm like, bruh, if I was there, I could have just fucked the other girl. And he was just trying to hoard the pussy. So I thought that was some goofy shit. So I had to get him back. And then we went tit for tat like that for a little bit. And then like our friendship kind of dissolved. And then we kind of like made up. It's kind of a weird situation, but that's pretty much how it was. Let's see. AlphaZo says you won't know if it's a man or a woman until the next day when the sun comes up. Yeah, that's why in the strip club, you got to ask around. Cyrus Cherry says nothing wrong with play for pay. It saves time and I don't care who smashed for free. Yep, I agree. AlphaZo says 80% of the girls are on go for the right price or on a bad stripping night. Yep. AlphaZo says the other 20% already have a boyfriend, club owner, sugar daddy, or athlete that they are dating who took them off the market. Facts. AlphaZo says be careful about blue pill simps who don't get play. They will throw you under the bus for some pussy lame ass clowns. Exactly. Cash God said Tino getting bathed. King shit. Lat de jour says Ack and Fresh associates, not friends. Yeah, I agree. Cash God says I've had a 2-man before I smashed chick A, and then my homie switched with me and I smashed chick B. Yeah, I wasn't really trying to do that. I was just trying to have my own bitch. And he ruined it for me. So then I took his bitch. Okay. Key said, were you close with your professors in college? A good relationship? I mean, we had a good relationship. Yeah, but I mean, I ain't texting them niggas.
Like, this is not Ray. This is facts, bro. My name is Facts, bro. My name is Facts, bro. Listen, bro.
Whatever, nigga.
Listen,
nigga,
bro.
you can't talk about it if you don't know behind the scenes. So,
bro,
nigga,
listen, bro. You posted.
If you don't know, don't on the shit, bro.
Posted it.
Don't comment on the shit if you don't know behind the scenes.
Also, yo, hold on, yo.
Respectfully, bro. If you don't know behind the scenes,
yo. Also, please, I like this ain't a situation. I don't want to tell you jump my nigga Fresh neither. Again, I'm telling you how I saw it. Like, would I have if I could have chosen? Would I be like, yo, don't do it? Yeah, but I did. Like, you know, being a rational human, I'm like, well, you know, I think he probably looking at it this way, where he's like, yo, well, Ak, you did that. You ain't gonna trip over it. And by the way, I'm not tripping over it. You know, I'm just pointing out I'm not tripping over it. That's why I'm not. I don't sit here and blame Fresh, and I don't want none of y'all to think that I'm not cool with Fresh. By the way, after everybody hit me up about it, nigga, Fresh, I was with you last night. Nigga, I came to your spot. We cool. Yeah. Again, if anything, I'm just trying to tell you is like, I don't look at shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? If we had to clear, because I remember, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know me, I'm always 100% honest. This was when I was getting my jewelry, and Fresh was like, yo, he wanted me to apologize for the Miranda shit, and I just couldn't see how I was like wrong. And by the way, anybody now it's public,
bruh. If you couldn't see how you were wrong with the Miranda shit, bruh, you tripping, bruh.
Public, so anybody could be like, no, Ak, you was wrong. I thought, bro, if it's like me posting. It's like me posting my girlfriend who's secret or whatever the case is, right? And then she's in his vlog, and then he puts out a vlog with her, and I'm like, bro, why you ain't edit out my girl or call me and let me know? And he says, yo, you posted her on your gram, bro. Like I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And even if it's a mistake, nigga, I'm not gonna get mad at him. So that's why Fresh wanted me to apologize back then. And I was like, nigga, I'm not apologizing for it. Like, y'all understand your point, but I'm not apologizing for it. So when I seen this, I'm like, I think. Bro, I know how people are. I'm like, yeah, I think he just, you know, he's doing that for whatever. I'm not mad at him, though. I'm still not mad at him. You get what I mean? Like, you know, you know, I'm someone who I get to a greater understanding with someone. You feel me? Like, if anything, the only thing I would want Fresh to realize, Fresh, I go out with you a lot. Should I come on the show a lot? The only thing is, like, when we move and move anywhere, you've known, like, when I even talk to sometimes, like, yo, I feel like we might need security for this, or blah, blah, or I want to go there. It's because, nigga, I got a lot of people got issues with me. Nigga, I'm not just a creator. I wish I just was, and everything was just happy-go-lucky and smiles. I got niggas who will knock my head off. I got people who can't wait to see me near an incident that they could record and put it to World Star or TMZ or Shade Room. And you know what I mean? You my mans. Like, you my mans. Like, you one of the only people I really go out with. I want you to be a little mindful of that. Be like, yo.
Bruh. What is he asking? Bruh, at the end of the day, you should have been mindful of Fresh platform when you was trying to call him out for Miranda. I get it. You could have had the conversation and kind of held his feet to the fire about that shit. I get that for sure. But at the end of the day, you violated, and that hurt their brand temporarily. It really did. And I think that it stunted the exponentiality of their growth.
Shit, if we go out and, like, you know what I mean, say it wasn't my chick and some chicks start getting into it, be like, yo, shit, this might be good content or whatever the case is, but shit, if I anywhere near this, you know what I mean, just for our sake, you know what I mean? Just like if I thought, you know what I mean, and this is where you have an opportunity to be like, yo, Ak, well, you should know this about me, and you should be more mindful of that too. So that's my only thing. I don't think you did anything that was, I know people want to be like, yo, Fresh not no snake, my nigga. He's not. He's a good nigga.
Nah, Ak is more of a snake than Fresh, for sure. Even though Fresh unfollowed me on Instagram, y'all. I don't know why, but I don't consider that snake shit. Maybe he was trying to clean up his following or whatnot. And I do be posting a lot of fitness shit. I know niggas don't like seeing shirtless niggas, so I get it. Cash God said, I've had a 2-man. Oh, okay, I saw that. Key said, were you close with your professors in college? A good relate? Oh, okay, I already did that. Alphazo's, we ain't sure. Damn, I already read that. He said, you still text your professors? No, I said we didn't text. Do you think having a good relationship with them can help your grade? No. Well, yes, it can in certain ways. Like, if you have, say you have a seat, this is what I did. I was like, because in my pre-calculus class, like, they did this. It was in 2014. There was this huge snowstorm, knocked out all the power, all this shit. So what our professors decided to do was take 2 tests and turn them into 1. So a test where we would have had only 50 questions, they turn it into a 100-question test where we're taking, we were taking like the midterm and, like, I guess a pre-test type thing at the same time. And pretty much everybody, like, the average grade on that was a 65. I ended up getting a 68 on that exam. And basically what the professor said is, if I make a B on the final, he'll give me a B in the class. So me having a good relationship with him, yes, it did help. But I had to put in the work, and I had to study 48 hours straight, go to tutoring to get a B on that final. And I ended up getting an 86. So yes, I think it can help, but ultimately you have to, you do have to, negotiate with your professor in some ways, for sure. Create the predicament he's in, but you also have to study. Like, don't just think that, oh, I have a good professor, I have a good relationship with my professor, so I can just go in and flunk the test and he's going to give me a passing grade. Yeah, fuck no, that's not going to happen.
But a really good-hearted nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I might take,
but what you don't know, you don't know.
I might have taken it a little bit differently, bro. And, like, just to be real with you, you know what? I might have took it, like, to heart too much, which is
and look, Fresh is a little sensitive. He really is. And he wears his heart on his sleeve, and I respect it. I understand that. He's a little sensitive.
My bad, and you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, bro,
I don't blame you, bro.
I do so 100%, bro. Like, it's all good, all up for me, bro, as always. And like,
yo, Fresh, put like this. I'm not even, like, I'm gonna tell you another reason why I'm not mad at you, because so here's how I'm rationalizing, right? I'm like, maybe it would have gone viral. I just ain't want to go viral from the angles and the videos that the people that were with me had. You feel me? If it's some random person and it'd be like, yo, this is 073, like, you know what I mean, Shay, that's her account, and she was just on the side just recording, and some blog picked it up. I'm like, cool. But when I'm like, yo, every video the people are looking at, one is from the girl who swung on my girl, who's trying to sell it and get tagged on it. And then if there's any
that's Smiley.
Yeah, the video they're seeing it like, yo, oh shit, well, Fresh is streaming it. You know what I mean? Like, again, if it was any other nigga.
And I think Fresh posted it on Patreon, which honestly, I mean, if it's his footage, I don't see no harm, no foul. I mean, how many mashups did you do of exposing Fresh, and how many streams did you do on Fresh ain't walking in his red pill pimping and all this other stuff? Like, dude, don't act like, I mean, the problem is Akademiks is kind of known for like treating women like shit, you know, so it's a difference when you're like, you know, just talking shit casually, but then like there's actual evidence of you treating women like shit, and then a video like this comes out. So I get his frustration, but at the same time, bro, you did Fresh dirty, bro. And he was talking about, oh, I was struggling, you know, apologizing. Bro, if you can't apologize to your friend, then that's not your friend, point blank. If you can't sit up here and say, look, man, I was wrong with the Miranda shit, I shouldn't have exposed that on the air in that manner. We could have had a conversation about it before we got on air, and then had a conversation on air to clear the air. But yeah, that was some goofy shit, in my opinion. Key said, you left office hours and went and smashed a chick in your dorm. Yeah, that did happen a lot. Lat de Jour said, having a good relationship with your professors in college helps if you aiming for grad school. You're going to need the letters of recommendation. That's true. Key said, for a man who works out in college and wants to make an IG, what should my first post be? Definitely something high quality. I would say get involved with something in your school, whether it's a fraternity or a club, and have it oriented around that. You could also post something about fitness, but I wouldn't do a selfie. I would not post any selfies. Initially starting off, I would have the pictures professionally taken if you're really in the gym and you're not, you know, scared to post your torso. AlphaZo says a post of you working out or you out with friends enjoying life. Yeah, I mean, basically what I said.
You know what I mean? And shit, like, maybe if it happened with them first, I'd be like, yo, nigga, I don't care what y'all put up now because it's already out. But at first, I was just trying to keep a lid on it. I'm like,
yo, if you look at the other random shenanigans or whatever the fuck,
yeah,
you literally see me in the video telling them, yo, stop recording.
Facts.
I even went to Fresh and I said, yo, Fresh, why are you recording this? He said, just to make sure Ack is safe and I can have the other side. I'm taking that as all right, this is Akademiks' friend. He's not gonna throw the video out. He's just saving this for his safety, whatever. Cool.
Here you see Akademiks pouring up, drinking more alcohol. I thought you promised Mike Rashid you was gonna get in shape, bro.
So I'm not gonna like get on his case about it because that's his friend. But everybody else, you can see the other videos, bro. They're out there. I'm literally telling these people to stop recording. Like, what are y'all doing?
No, Ray did come in and Ray said, you know what, start recording to everybody else.
I even told Fresh himself. I said, yo, what are you doing? Why are you recording, bro?
Yep, he did.
I mean, yo, I'm trying to get ready to get the whole security footage because if y'all see the whole thing,
Yeah, I'm
because
working on it. I had to hire a lawyer to get it and shit, but they're like tripping on it.
Yo, the thing with a footage like that is like if you see the whole thing, you're gonna be like, oh shit, oh, Ack is chilling, his girl's on his face, blah blah. A girl swings on his girl. All right, bet his girl's trying to fight. He's calming his girl down like a nigga.
Bruh, this is how you know Akademiks has no control over his women. Like, bro, there's no way my girl is gonna get in my face like that. Yeah, you got to be out your fucking mind.
Fuck you got going on, chill. You know what I mean? Like her shoes is off at this point. Her bag kind of fell. I grabbed the bag up like nigga. First, I don't want you to use like. No, I pay for this motherfucker, and also I don't want you to try to grab no weapon. The other girl is talking about like they get back into it after she tossed my hat. The other girl is telling her friends, yo, open my purse. I got my gun in it. That's what the Smiley chick is saying. Would y'all hear that? Because I heard that. And I literally said, nah, it ain't going down like that. Like,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Shorty with the regular Smiley was bugging, bro. That whole thing was selling it to
Well, Smiley is a ratchet Hispanic bitch, light-skinned bitch. So like, and she's the type of woman who is very masculine. And I mean, she's literally a madam. Like, she literally pimps these hoes.
TMZ and shit like that. That's the L, bro. Dude, I even called her and said, yo, bro, take the video down. She said, oh, it's already posted. Blah, blah, blah. So that was a big L for her.
Like,
I don't know why.
You know, my mom's mad at me. My mom upstairs so mad at me. My mom is like, yo, why are you between girls fighting? Suppose somebody had a gun and somebody shoot you. In the moment, I wasn't thinking about that. In the moment, I was just like, yo, even though my girl is being a dumbass, imagine if I sit here and let her get jumped, much less shot, my nigga. You feel me? So like, I'm in, like, you know what I mean? But granted, unfortunately, like, I'm supposed to be like, yo, I'm in the position I'm at now where I'm not supposed to be involved in that. But
this could have all been avoided. And nigga, I told you from Rolling Loud, nigga, don't bring that chick back to Miami.
No, you're right.
This could have been all avoided. And your boy told you, yo, bro, don't bring her around us, bro. And look what happened.
Yeah, why is Akademiks dating ratchet bitches like this? Because this is all he can acquire.
No, you're right about that. I'm not saying you're not right about that. And that's why I say I take the biggest. That's why I'm not on here pointing fingers.
Shout out to Key. He says, I attend my office hours twice a week to make sure I am up to date on material. Thanks for all the college advice. Yeah, hell yeah, man. I wish you much success. College, I mean, those are the best years of your life for sure.
Because it's easy to point fingers. Dog, I should have never came with her. Like, I knew her character and I knew this was a possibility. And this was just there's just too many women and too many opportunities for this to happen in Miami. I should have never brought her. I take ultimate accountability. And,
it's how girls look up for us. Like pretty much like the whole night, bro. Like it would have been lit.
No, you're right. No, you're right. No, and that's what I said. Like, you know, for anybody who like might get mad at Fresh for anything, like Fresh isn't a bad guy, bro. Trust me. Like, yo, me and Fresh, like I'm there with Fresh a lot of times, bro. Fresh is a really good guy. What I will say, she shouldn't have been there, bro. She shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have been there.
That's the first time I met him. I don't know.
I'm gonna say this: we never try to control your life, bro. But I'm speaking for the chat niggas, bro. We not fucking with Fresh right now, bro. We just feel like what he did, and fuck me, I ain't nobody. But the chat niggas feel like Fresh did some weird shit, bro.
Hold on.
That's not
wait. Hold on. I'm gonna be honest though, bro. I did it. I really look at this situation. I said I did it to myself. I keep trying to give y'all the background, bro. Spotify, they reached out. This is the nigga from the highest level. I booked all my shit. They booked everything for me, car, everything. I'm good. It's only me. You get me? Like, usually I bring like, leaf and this and third. This just wasn't this type of trip. My chick, she's tripping on me like, yo, I know how you get down in Miami because she's been there and she's seen Miami got a lot of attractive women. And she always like, women feel kind of in competition in Miami. Like when you in your local town, like a girl who thinks she like a 9, she looking like, yo, shit, you ain't leaving me for one of these chicks. Miami, they feel whatever. She started pressuring me to book a flight for her and bring her with me. That's where the initial blame got to go. So I'm here to take the blame. The only thing I would say that the reason why we even still talking about this is because remember I keep telling you this statement, it's better to be liked than to be right. Bro, if it wasn't me, if it wasn't me, niggas would have said the guy we like is breaking up a fight. With me, they try to put it the other way, and that's the only problem. You know what I mean? Like, the only reason I'm really talking about this is because for anybody who is deaf or blind or just hate me, just please understand, I was trying to break up a fight between my girl and
Ak is backtracking. We saw his energy on the podcast. I think he was triggered and he projected that energy onto his girl, even though she probably was tripping too. Lat de jour says, why is Ak cuffing a former escort? Bad look. Yeah, I completely agree. That's enough of that. But ultimately, Fresh got his lick back. I'm proud of him. I'm glad he got his lick back, man. Akademiks, I think the way Akademiks was like trying to lil bro and lil like it seemed like to me he was trying to lil bro Fresh and all this kind of shit. I don't really like that energy. Like, I think, obviously they're not equal in the sense of as I would say the impact in the culture or whatnot. But I mean, Fresh is on his way for sure. And like he said, Fresh is a really good guy. Overall, I'm sure he treats the people that he encounters with the utmost respect. And I think for him to do that joint with Miranda was mad corny. So I'm not mad at Fresh for getting his lick back. But yeah, guys, that was a great stream. I'm probably gonna go live on Black Gen Z at 8 p.m. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably go live for a couple hours on that channel and then upload some more videos on BGZ. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to take an hour break and then I'll go back live. You already know what it is. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking name with the BS. And you already know. Reclaim your throne. Peace.
Ain't nobody hot as me. Ain't nobody hot as me. I'm the type to fit that cylinder in her isosceles. Shit, she probably fucking, but it's not for free. What's the cash app? Bitch, you'll have a nigga pay your fee. Yeah, I can see just how you whine me. Pouring out of me is this misogyny is riding me. Pick apart the beat, pick apart the P. Like how the fuck you let them niggas feed your ass that riding me? Got these bitches salivating over.
Claim your throne.